Juan.
Sticking in, don't do romancing. Baby, yeah, I wanna call. Baby, yeah, you better answer. She tryna cut me running from the law. Baby, I can't take my hands up. After I crush, I'm picking on my drawers. I gotta run me some pins up. Cause a nigga, I need me that breach, I ain't know. Damn. She calling my jacket, she begging me, said she need me right now.
Hold up, I need this shit louder in my headphones.
A lot for the people, too.
Damn.
Babe, you fine. You can't be my bitch, babe, you can't be mine. No puedo ser tuyo. Si es pa' chingar, mami, de uno.
That's that brand new Swifty and A-Way on the way. Da Ávila Fuego.
About to say, I was like, who's this Guatemalan on this shit?
Please don't come on from the monorail. If we fucking keep it on the low. If it's for the cuffing, I don't know. Baby, I don't know.
Vamos.
Finished crushing this bitch and she left with a hoodie, yeah, that shit was money. Yeah, these niggas, they wish I was dead, but I'm here, nigga, shout out to mommy. Little nigga, I'm a one-man army. Little nigga, I'm a one-man band. Nigga, it ain't my fault to your bitch. She my number one fan. Yeah,
I mean this
nigga,
shit.
He broke. Yeah, he do what he can.
Style release shit, dang.
Around me get pussy. Yeah, I'm a W-man. Spend that Essie, that shit turning red. Yeah, my bitch, she just got a routine. Yeah, my bitch, she came straight from PR, but she look like she came from Japan. And she suck it, do it with no hands. And she do it for free, don't need bands. She ain't my bitch, but she think I'm her man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sticking in, don't do romancing.
Rhode Island artist, Rhode Island music.
She tryna cut me running from the law. Baby, I can't take my hands up. After I crush, I'm picking on my drawers. I gotta run me some pins up. Cause a nigga, I need me that breach, I ain't know. She calling my jacket, she begging me, said she need me right now. And it's me at the top, and no number two niggas, they be like, how? Babe, you fine. You can't be my bitch, babe, you can't be mine.
Shout out to Isaiah, that's that Swifty right there.
Damn, that's a hit, bro.
Get some air horns.
That's a hit.
We back again. Club Ambition, Rhode Island to the world. We give you guys podcasts, we give you guys reactions, we give you guys everything. Everything. We give you interviews. We give you content with the people. We are the people. We give you everything for the community. We give you events. We give you artists dropping music. What more do you want from me? Like Tyrese said, we give you everything. Because we are everything. We are the community. Never question it. Rhode Island to the world. Club Ambition Podcast, episode 252. We're back again with another episode, another week here. Shout out to Noel, co-host, who can't be here today. But we are prepping for a big episode coming up this weekend. That's right. Join the mayor debate, mayoral election candidates, Mayor Brett Smiley, current Mayor Brett Smiley, and also we have the state rep, David Morales, this Sunday, 8 p.m. live stream. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Tune in live. Also, this episode is always brought to you by, shout out to Romeo. They're coming back soon from vacation. Big Tony's Pizza, RI.com. Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps. That's right, $9.99. You get that $10 large cheese pizza on behalf of Club Ambition. Stop on by today in Providence, Rhode Island. Make sure you stop on by. If you're in New England, drive on down. It's worth it. They're open till 4 a.m. Also, lastly, shout out to Future Gen Cancer Scholars. That's right, this Saturday, there's a block party on Broad Street. Stop on by. Free food, free haircuts, free braids for the kids, free manicures, free games, free information. A lot of doctors you can connect with, actually raising awareness for cancer prevention and cancer screenings directly from the source. People have dealt with it for years. Actual professionals are going to be there, and students, future professionals, the future scholars of Rhode Island. So an amazing event for the community. Stop on by Broad Street, 1197. That's right, at the Roger Williams Gateway Center. That's Saturday. DJ Party by Rami. She's going to be DJing. I think she's also going to be hosting. She's going to be turning up, going crazy in there. Free food, food trucks galore. Shout out to Locotron. You name it. It's going to be an amazing event for the summer. Free block party. There's no cash. There's no nothing. I know it's unbelievable. A lot of people in the DMs, just like last year. What? Is this real? What? Yes, it's real. But that's why you guys support it, to spread the word and let people know. Shout out to Future Gen Scholars. Shout out to Annabelle and Valerie and everybody out there. You know, the annual event finally happening this week. I'm Victor Baez, the host every single week here on the podcast. We have also the producers and co-hosts, in the building. The Chop Corner full effect.
Yo,
Erlen and
yo,
Marloon,
yo.
we're here
What's good,
active.
everybody?
You know what I'm
Hope everybody's
saying?
doing well.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. And we're gonna do a commercial soon. But while we're at it, reminder to go. You can visit a little soft launch. Visit the website clubambition.net. Active website right now. Let us know if there's any difficulties or any glitches. If you guys want to contact us, want to work with us, whatever, just go to clubambition.net. You get everything there, all our information there, and reach out to us via there now, from now on forward, clubambition.net. Eventually, exclusive content. But in the meanwhile, go to patreon.com/clubambition in the meanwhile to get exclusive content on there. So, and support us financially another way if you want to. This is a live stream Monday nights, but we put everything else out throughout the week. So support everybody. We appreciate everybody that supports us. Phenomenal weekend. A lot of crazy things happen. I witnessed one of the craziest things I've witnessed in my life. Unfortunate news. I'll get to that at the end of the podcast. It was like local news with the homeless and an attack that I saw with my cousins. It was crazy. We'll get to that at the end of the podcast during the local news section. But it was dope because I do have my cousins who were visiting from Spain. Shout out to Angel and Melissa de España, directly from Spain. And they, Angel left today, Angel left today. They're Dominican, but they have a Spain father with a Dominican mother, my aunt. And they came out here, and it was such a culture clash, you know, culture shocks and experiencing everything, experiencing life. I took them out. It was a fun time. Reminder, you are the Cap Crew. If you're watching us live, let us know how we sound, how we look. If we have any issues or anything, let us know. Feel free to share an opinion. If you want to remind us of any topics as well, feel free to as well. But phenomenal time here in Providence. They loved it. Everyone loves it when they come here because there's plenty of to do, especially in the summer. St. Mary's Feast. You have Federal Hill when they shut the street down, just in general. Every couple weeks, there's always something happening on Federal Hill. We also have different festivals, like Beer Festival this weekend. You know, so I took them around. They experienced everything. They loved the food. They loved the people. My cousin got so drunk, he was walking around Federal Hill asking people, "Where's the after party? Where's the after party? Where's the after party?" And there was no after party. You know, they're used to in Spain just going crazy and partying, bro, all night and drinking. You can drink in Spain at the age of 18. So it's a different world completely. It's a different world completely. But they, you know, I do want to shout them out because they loved it. They enjoyed it. And I should be visiting Spain soon. I got to because, you know, why not? But it's pretty crazy how life is, though. Because over here, you can buy a gun in Rhode Island at 18, but you can't drink. Can't go into clubs. It's, you know, pretty reversed in my opinion, but God bless. It is what it is. They had a phenomenal time. It was hilarious though. My cousins, we also had a reunion, barbecue reunion, because we knew they were coming. So we planned one with my mom's side of the family. We rarely ever meet up because everybody just be so busy. And to be honest, it's the craziest side of my family. I don't see them much, and it's not by choice per se, but sometimes it can be because there are lots to handle. You know, they're very stressful, but in a good way because, you know, it's a beautiful thing. Even, you know, my crazy aunts is like, I miss them, even though they're crazy. I miss being around them and stuff all the time whenever they're not around. But they're a lot to handle. They're Dominican aunts to the fullest. It's insane.
Now, when you plan that Spain trip though, you gotta let us know, bro. We gotta go over there because that shit is a movie over there. I can't lie, bro.
Oh, I remember you told me that you heard.
Oh, you've been to Spain?
Yeah, I've been to Spain.
Oh, you went?
Yeah.
I thought you said that she went.
Nah, I
You
went
went
over
with
there. Nah, I visited. I visited
With her or separately?
Yeah, she was over there like studying abroad and shit. And I went like to visit a couple of weeks and stuff.
Oh, I didn't forgot that part.
And so we went over there and yo, that shit, bro, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, nobody's sleeping, bro. You know, people out there just having like drinks and stuff, eating. We went into this like little club area, was dead as fuck, right? And we was just like, you know, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, we was just like enjoying the music. We got the hookah rocking and shit. And then next thing you know, bro, like people were walking by and just seeing like, oh shit, there's something in there. 10 minutes later, bro, like 50 people just walk in there, started just going crazy, bro. Like,
oh my God.
It's a movie out there. It's fire. The only thing I don't like, Sevilla over there.
Okay.
The only thing I didn't like is that,
Ceviche.
bro, they be smoking and shit, bro, like cigarettes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
be OD with the cigarettes out there.
We gotta
and
tell
stuff,
Ms.
you know.
Mendiburo to take us.
go
Shout
over
out to
there.
you, Ms. Mendiburo.
But it's fire though. I definitely want to go back because that shit's a vibe over
I'm
there.
down,
for real.
I'm down.
Yeah, no.
Not with the
Por las
sickies, though.
tetas.
Yeah, I heard it's crazy though. I definitely want to go just to try the food. I heard the food is just insane, and they have so many amazing Dominican food and Dominican like neighborhoods. I'm like, wow, I gotta experience that side of my family because it's a real deal thing. And also shout out to Boo Boo. We went to go see the Demetrius Andrade fight. They invited us after doing a quick interview. You know, I was late. Late to the fight, literally like seconds right before the knockout. It was crazy, but congratulations to him. Comeback win, huge moment for him professionally. Hopefully he gets a big match. I think that he'll might get Charlo, somebody along the lines of that. Berlanga just won this weekend, so maybe him and Berlanga could match up next, maybe to end the year with another match if they want to do that. Christmas time, November, Thanksgiving, that'd be pretty fire. I could see that happening. But congratulations to him. Shout out to his family, phenomenal family. Met his wife, met everybody. They are great people. Cape Verdean, Rhode Islanders to the fullest. It's insane. It's a beautiful thing. And his brother as well, who is paralyzed and in a wheelchair that got shot. I met him. Great guy. And Boo Boo's been through a lot, man. His life is really a walking documentary. So to see him catch that dub in front of our eyes right there in person at the Mohegan Sun Arena was pretty powerful. Packed arena as well. For him to headline on his own independent fight as an independent fighter, that's a big W, man. Big W. Nobody wants to fight him, and he did that. It's a big W. So I think he's gonna get a big fight soon. Again, I'm hoping for it. You know, God bless him and his entire family. Also, shout out to Nick. Nick, we went to stopped by the Newport mansion Illuminati party.
Oh my god,
it's not Illuminati party, but the guys Edwin and shout out to Jordy. We stopped by and they felt like it was Illuminati a little bit because they were out of they weren't dressed. Well, it's black tie optional. And I told them, read the website. It's black tie optional. But everybody was black tied. They didn't do the optional. So we arrived optional. But it was what it was. I don't care. I know Nick doesn't care. Like, he's cool. If anything, I got mad compliments. All the older rich white people came up to me. I love your pants. I'm like, oh, they love you back, Nancy. Thank you for the compliment. These pants are, a couple years old, but I appreciate it. They loved the outfit. They were complimenting it. They were great people. Good vibes there at the Belcourt Mansion, Newport Mansion, which was owned by Perry Middle School. The actual Perry himself bought it for his side bitch years ago. It's a fact, bro. Look it up.
Oh shit.
He bought it for his side bitch to flex. It's crazy.
Damn.
There's so many random Rhode Island.
So while kids were getting clapped
stories
at Perry Middle School, he was clapping at the mansion.
Clapping at the mansion, bro. Clapping at the mansion. Insane, but phenomenal spot. Shout out to Nick. Hopefully he does more soon and we'll be able to stop by, especially take the guys who haven't been there yet. You guys got to check it out. He has a whole studio in there. I want to get a Swifty in there soon to do a music video, recording and everything.
That'll be fire.
Because he got to be supported because we don't know how long that's going to be there. If Newport gets mad enough, they might kick him out on some random shit, but I doubt it'll happen. I hope it doesn't happen. I'll say that because he's doing great work over there. Groundbreaking. Very intimidating area, but he's breaking ground with what he's doing. It's very different. And man, let's get to it right away. Let's get to it. Weekend recap. Gave you some unreleased 50. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to A4 coming soon. Drake hacked, right? So over the weekend, I was sent some posts. People were telling me Drake got hacked. Check his YouTube channel. And I saw a notification, but I thought I was bugging. And he uploaded, not like us, the music video, the Kendrick Lamar music video to his YouTube channel. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? Right? And I'm like, nah, maybe he's trolling. But I'm like, are they still at it with this beef? I'm like, so many years later. And it was a hack that happened. It was a big hack. Supposedly. Right? Family Matters was uploaded to Kendrick Lamar's YouTube channel as well. So it was like, how does that happen? Like, who has access to these pages? But then, Travis Scott, Future, Juice WRLD, The Weeknd, Ken Carson, and even the underground artists Slayer, Che, Nine Vicious, Frank Ocean, Playboy Cardi, David, the murderer, Kanye. They all got hacked. The Kanye one, they uploaded the HH song to his YouTube.
That's crazy.
An audio of a random David song.
The David was crazy. I think it was like I Did It or some shit like that.
And in the David channel, yeah, it was a song, the I Did It song, basically a confession to the Celeste situation. And it all went viral. People were confused. What is happening? Playboy Cardi had an entire unreleased album uploaded to his YouTube. as well as 20 plus other popular leaks. Was that you, Marlon? Did you do the Playboy Cardi one?
No
I
comment.
can see the card.
I think Marlon did the Playboy Cardi one.
No comment.
Yo.
Hey, listen, man. I did it for the fans. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Noel was
To me, it was
feeding for some
trash.
new Cardi and shit.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they
saying?
got y'all.
I was
man.
like, here's some trash music.
Yo. Also, Michael Jackson. The hackers uploaded a Discord promo with the audio of his song "Bad" as well. Michael Jackson got hacked. These hackers, shout out to Spectre 0799, who does great mashups.
Please don't hack us, guys.
He broke it down. He says that the hackers who are really using relatively simple distribution exploits have amassed over 2,000 Discord members in a few hours, spam pinging the server for attention, and LARPing having actual unreleased music. So this is crazy.
Does everybody have the same password? Like, that's crazy, bro. I can understand 1 and 2, but like, yo, that's a whole list of big name artists. Like, that makes no sense.
Listen, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
They said, someone said, I wouldn't call them hackers. They just use a terrible pay distributor service with barely no moderation at all. Off-step music in, I guess it was the service, to distribute the songs with their name to YouTube Music. Because if it was on Spotify or Apple Music, it would be taken down instantly. But it's still hackers.
Right.
Yeah, especially YouTube. Too.
It's still hackers. Like, it's still technically hacking, guys. It's not like obviously they're uploading anonymous alien footage and they hacked the Pentagon. It doesn't have to be to that level for it to be considered hacking. This is still hacking. Because if you have any access to the biggest artist in the industry and you upload a music video, especially one that was his ops, during the beef, they're not like us being uploaded to the Drake shit, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What they need to be concerned about is not the fact that they got into YouTube, it's the fact that they have unreleased shit.
Yeah.
That's what you guys have to be worried about.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean,
Like-
you can like,
Anyone could hack a thing, bro.
you can upload stuff, but not completely like put it out, right? Like, you could have it stored on the YouTube things, like.
Yeah. But you gonna tell me Playboy Cardi has a whole ass album just uploaded there?
On YouTube.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. That's how they got access to that album, but
No.
yeah, that's crazy.
My thing is, I think the person that should be paid attention to more out of everything here is Kendrick Lamar, because this is not the first time something like this happens. Remember recently we covered this
shit got deleted.
where they uploaded stuff to his they deleted all his songs, all the
And
diss songs, and then re-uploaded it again to his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Do you guys have bad passwords? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, are you guys doing ABC 123? Like, what is
Password 123.
password 123? Like, is your password? Like, what is happening? Why aren't you on top of that? Is there no way to secure that? I don't get it. Like, I understand, there's ways around it, but at this level, you are the biggest rappers, biggest artists in the world, in the industry. Get on that. Like, secure that. Add 2-step verification, 3-step verification. Call YouTube up. Like, you can probably get freaking, was it Leah Corn on the phone immediately? Susan, I think she's the CEO. Get her immediately on the phone. You can do that. Figure this out, because this should be prevented. This is doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And with AI and everything that's happening, it gets dangerous, because God forbid they upload a message or something that's false.
Right, yeah.
Goddamn, tell your fans to do this. Kendrick Lamar tells his fans to, God forbid, jump off a bridge or something. We think is a joke or whatever. There'll be, God forbid, you tell 1 million people that, there might be one person that doesn't. Just like, oh snap. Especially a young fan that's just convinced. Especially once you get to the Juice World or the XXX, if they upload like an AI video of him saying I'm alive again, I'm back, because they have access to this with the hacking or whatever. It gets dangerous. So that's what it was. It wasn't when people said the Drake one, they had a theory like, oh, he's doing it to troll, etc. And it was like a title. It didn't even have like a regular title. What was the title? I think I have it here. Let me see. What's the title to the Drake hack? Because it's like, bro.
But it was on the official, like their official YouTube stuff.
Yeah, the Drake one said, not like us, at Payphobia Instagram. Follow at Payphobia on Instagram. So they were self-promoting with the watermark at that moment. Crazy. Crazy. And it wasn't a music video. It was actually the song with the cover art with Drake's house and everything.
Mm,
Yeah, no.
that's wild.
I don't know what's going on.
They're gonna have to pull a Uzi. You know when Uzi found the hacker when he dropped the whole thing, and he had him recording. He's like, "I found the bitch ass that," you know, and he has him in video. You remember that shit?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
From
That's
like
true.
high school.
That's
He
true.
almost beat the. I don't know if he did. Did he beat the shit out of him, or he was about to?
I feel like he pressed him. I don't know if he beat him up,
No,
but I think he definitely
the fuck
pressed
out of
him, though.
Yeah, and he went like viral and shit like that.
God bless.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
You know, speaking of Drake, shout out to Drake. He has a new TV show that he's executive producing coming out soon on Apple Music. I think at the end of this year. It seems pretty good. It's like a sci-fi show. Not Apple Music, Apple TV. Apple TV doesn't miss with shows, really, to be honest. It's rare. It does happen. Don't get me wrong. But they're like the new HBO Max. And he already has, if we think about it, he's been on the run because he did Euphoria. He also did Top Boy, the new version of Top Boy. He brought Top Boy back and made it more popular than ever. He made Top Boy International for real. Shout out to the actor, which we spoke about recently. He's innocent. He's innocent. Give him every role ever. Give him everything. Michael, I think his name. But it's like Apple TV. He went and did HBO, successful. He did Netflix. Now he has this one. He's executive producing on Apple TV. I think it should be spoken about more. And he's posting and promoting it, so he's fully behind it, right? Like he's involved in this stuff. If you think about it, it's when artists get into this world, obviously he's not acting in it yet, unless he might have a cameo in this one. I thought he was going to have a cameo eventually in Euphoria, and he is a good actor, so no one's going to question his ability. But when he gets into this world, you know, he has a successful track record. Not a lot of people do. The Weeknd, I still haven't watched his TV show. I still haven't watched The Weeknd's movie. Haven't heard anything good about them. I heard they're trash. That's made me not want to watch them. You know, and he's acting in them.
I've yet to hear someone say that it was good.
Yeah, bro. We have to be honest. Like, I love Abel, but bro, they've been trashing it. You know, 50 Cent shows, they're successful. They get pushed because they're 50 Cent. The acting is trash. The quality could be better. You know, this is a big track record of rappers, artists behind shows and stuff, and it's not, you know, it doesn't live up to par. It's kind of like people stay in your lane. I don't think Drake should stay in his lane. Technically, this is his lane, though, because he fucking started with Degrassi, you know? So, technically still his lane.
Which I've never watched.
Yeah. But I'll be ready to watch that show and give you guys a review once it drops. Also, Steve Lacy over the weekend, there was a clip of Steve Lacy being interviewed, and they asked him, how did Drake feel when Drake called him randomly? I think it was on an Aiden Ross stream. He said, oh, Steve Lacy's, that's my fragile op. You guys remember that? He's my fragile op, like 2 years ago. My fragile op. And he's like, the chat knows what I mean. And then they asked Steve Lacy over the weekend, and Steve Lacy was like happy. He was like, oh, I was so like, you know, happy. You know, I love Drake. I was like, I didn't know what he meant by that, but I was just laughing. I'm like, you know, I love Drake. So me and my friends were just laughing, etc. I'm like, this nigga's an idiot.
Yeah,
bro,
doesn't sound good.
He's basically calling you gay.
Yeah.
Because you're gay. He's making
too,
fun of you kind of being gay. A fragile op.
He's the softest op he has. Like
that's what it was. And I don't even know why he was an op.
Yeah.
Steve Lacy's what? Odd Future, The Internet. Steve Lacy, he wasn't Kendrick. Did he even have like a song with Kendrick or something? Like, I don't know why he was an op per se. It felt out of nowhere during that stream.
I mean, you was an op too.
I guess, yeah, I was an op too. So
make all that make sense.
Yeah. To be honest, it might have been just a clip for knowing Drake at that time, how the petty level was on a peak level. Steve Lacy might have just posted like Not Like Us or something on his Instagram story or got seen at a party dancing, and he just considered him an op.
Yeah,
that's probably what it was. Yeah,
it was no really personal feud, but he kind of supported Kendrick and the shit a little bit.
Yeah, no. Or maybe he was seen at the Pop Out or something, repping LA where he's from. I think he's from LA. I think all the Odd Future majority is like from over that area, California. Yeah, I don't know. But I was shocked that he was like laughing and smiling and happy about it. I'm like, bro, are you okay? Like, I guess you just don't want to go off on him. You don't need to go off, but how are you naive? Like, he was making fun of your homosexuality. You know, that's what it was. Fragile op. That's what it is to me. And he told the chat, he was like, they know what I mean, fragility. They know what I mean, fragility. You trying to call him almost the other F word, damn near Drake. But he was slick with it. Congratulations, round of applause, LeBron James, the king. LeBron James is going to be officially a Philadelphia 76er. He has signed a 2-year contract for $8 million with a player option. He's getting almost $4 million, like 3-point-something million in next year, 1 year. The lowest he's ever received in his career.
Yeah.
This guy comes from the most recent deal in 2024, his 2-year deal with the Lakers for $104 million. Right? He's made damn near like $1 billion, like around $1 billion, it feels like, throughout his career. So much money. Aside from the other billion, he doesn't have like a lifetime deal contract with Nike, supposedly for like a damn near $1 billion, whatever the hell it is, in perpetuity for life, whatever it is. He said on Twitter, he opened up, this caught me completely off guard. I was completely wrong. I did not expect LeBron James to make this decision. I'm the biggest LeBron James fan in the world. This decision has shocked me, but I'm happy for him because he justified it. He did a Twitter X thread of tweets long saying that this is not for the money. Damn near almost said fuck his family. He said damn near said fuck my family. He said fuck my family. It's not for my family. Fuck my family. I'm like, damn. Oh shit. You know, he had one target, one goal, and he said he wanted to win. He wants to win again. And he feels like the best opportunity he has at winning is going to the Philadelphia 76ers. And that's where he made his decision to join Jaylen Brown there. Who's over there? Also Maxey, Embiid, right? This is something that I thought it was not going to happen. I really thought he was going to maybe do a 2-year. If he does 2-year, go 1 year Golden State, 1 year ended in Cleveland. Or 1 year only, retire last year in Cleveland. He wants a championship. Again, he won it in Cleveland. Well, let's do it in order, right? He won it in Miami, right? Well, did he win in Cleveland before Miami? No. He won it in Miami. Then he brought one to Cleveland. Then he got one, obviously, in the Lakers as well. And he got, wasn't it Miami? Double check, mate.
He went to Miami. He won 2 in Miami.
2 in Miami, right? Wasn't it back-to-back?
Yeah, 2012 and 2013.
Incredibles.
Then he went to the Cleveland Cavs 2016, won a chip. Then he won one in the Lakers in 2020.
The bubble ring.
The bubble, the one that people don't really count.
Yeah, which they're stupid for because you go do that shit yourself. Go do that shit yourself in the bubble.
Still a chip, you know.
That shit's still a championship, you idiots. I can't even fucking blow a bubble some days. You worrying about the bubble ring, you idiots. Go play in there. If it was so easy, why didn't anyone else win? Why did they win? You know, they locked in. He locked in. He was going off. They deserve it. What the hell? Let them do what they got to do. You know, but yeah, he made $347 million in his salary during 8 seasons. People are questioning it. There was a player. What was the player that went viral that said, like how you you can't be ring chasing if you're basically making the ring. I think it was Tony Allen. No, it wasn't Tony Allen. Tony Allen was critical of him, but there was another player that said something about LeBron. I'll find it. But what's your reaction to LeBron, Erlen? What do you feel?
You know, I want to say just shout out to probably, I'm not even going to say probably the greatest basketball player in our generation. You know, he well-deserved. It's kind of scary. You know, he came back to the East. We, you know, as a Celtics fan, fuck the 76ers. You know, we bleed green. Missing my boy Noel to be going crazy right now, but fuck the Sixers. But he came back to the East, and it kind of, you know, puts our title run, you know, a little bit questionable. He took the least amount of money he can, minimum vet, and he felt like Philadelphia got the best chance, which, I mean, looking at that team is fucking stacked. If that team performs like how they look on paper, I don't think nobody's beating them. That team is elite from 1 through 5. If fucking Embiid can give them more than 20 games, you know, and not get injured, that team's gonna go very far. But you also got to think now that's a team full of people who just want the ball. Yeah, you know, it's not people who want to share the ball. It's young players that still want their money. I could see LeBron taking a step back and doing a little coaching role and trying to get these guys to that chip. But it's a little scary too. You know, all these guys want the ball, and I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how they work. If they work, if they can, you know, click together. Him and Jaylen Brown had a little feud. That's gonna be the question of the year. After, you know, Brown called Bronny trash and shit, and you know, LeBron had to.
Jaylen Brown called Bronny trash.
Had to, you know, back him up and stuff. We're gonna see how they connect this year. But
yeah,
on paper, scary ass team. Do I think that it's gonna work? I don't know. It's a lot of sassy players too.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But fuck the Sixers. Yeah. Celtics, yo, hopefully when we meet up, we gotta go to that game too. Hopefully we get some tickets.
No, listen.
And see what's up. But congrats, LeBron. And if he wants a chip, he say he wants a chip, I think that's the best team to go to. Cause they got a stacked ass lineup for real.
I'll tell you this much. I'm officially from Philadelphia. I'm no longer from Providence, Rhode Island. Fuck Rhode Island. I am from Philadelphia now. I'm officially from Philadelphia. I go where LeBron James goes. That's me. I'm sorry. Ever since the big three, I'm still a big Celtics fan as far as a team. But ever since the big three, the Celtics, to me, it was just different. It wasn't what I loved anymore. KG in that era, what I grew up on. But I still love them and I appreciate them. And I think they're great that's my favorite team. But player, I had the Lakers jersey. Now I'm going to buy a Sixers jersey. I'm sorry. This is the greatest, maybe, athlete to ever live. You know, him and maybe Messi. They might be eye to eye. You know, I know we're off soccer, but we still might be, you know what I'm saying? We debated that before. LeBron James is a different animal. This man's going to be 42, chasing a ring still. He's going to be 42, damn near 43. Second year, 43. Going on 44.
Dang.
Better than most players in the league today with stats and everything.
Right. That is true.
It needs to be spoken about more. The tourism in Philadelphia is going to skyrocket. They already estimated that he is going to generate, in his first year, like $350 million to the city. And I think that's lowballing it.
Yeah.
I think they're easily going to see billions of dollars come into that city because LeBron James is being there, especially the last year, the farewell tour, that last year. Are you kidding me? If I sell cheesesteaks, I'm officially tomorrow putting on the menu a LeBron James Philly cheesesteak.
The King Steak.
The King Steak. Take advantage of this because he is going to make you guys so much money. This is rare. This is insane. He tweeted this shit. Bro, we have the NBA themselves saying we want LeBron James to hurry the fuck up because we got to pick the schedule out because Christmas is coming. We don't know what the fuck when the Christmas game is going to happen. It's like, nigga, isn't it just going to happen on Christmas?
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? But we don't know where it's going to happen. We don't know who's going to play because we need him to pick. Bro. And now, officially, they announced that Philadelphia 76ers are going to get the most air watch time on TV against any other team, like versus any other team. They're going to be the most watched, most aired team on television because LeBron James. Jerseys are going to skyrocket. Fanatics.
Shit, his
stock is going to skyrocket.
His jersey sold out already. Like, it was sold out once he mentioned it.
My
like, that website was already crashed. And then the games, too, the first couple games sold out. Like, that's they're already feeling it.
This is crazy, bro. No, we are witnessing history. I don't care what anybody says. I really don't give a fuck. This is LeBron James. This is what we're saying. What we're seeing, we're never going to see it ever again. And once he retires and leaves the league, you're going to feel the impact. You're going to feel the hole. It's like if you had a big-ass zit on your fucking shoulder for weeks, you know, and it's grown and grown and grown, and it's finally white and it pops. The whole time, you got used to it by now. It's gone. You're gonna be walking around itching. You're gonna be stressed out. It's gonna be fucking bothering you.
I forgot too, bro. He's won a chip in every team he's played on.
Every team.
So bettors out there, might not be a bad thing to put Philadelphia winning a chip one of these years, cause bro, he's done it in every team.
And you think that his last year they're not gonna go easy on him? They're probably like, yo, it's LeBron's last year. If he wants to win a chip, let him get a chip. Especially if he didn't win it the first year. Second year with the Philadelphia last year.
Yeah.
People gonna probably be on some like Kobe shit. Do your thing. Supposedly LeBron is also living in New York. He's not living in Philadelphia, New Jersey. He's going to live in New York and maybe travel by helicopter every single game.
When
I don't know about that part. We know how that goes.
Don't do the fucking helicopter.
helicopters these last couple years,
Yeah.
not the
I don't know
form of
about that
transportation.
decision.
Yeah,
You need to, LeBron, get a jetpack, hit up Jimmy Neutron, get some other shit. Because a helicopter ain't it. Here we have Derek Fisher's dumbass saying some bullshit. Listen to this, guys.
When you're the guy that creates the rings.
Yes.
Like, go back in NBA sports history, not ring chasing when you're the...
He is ring chasing.
But you're not ring chasing when you're the guy that creates the rings.
Yes.
Like, go back in NBA sports history. It's not about where, like, what team the guy is on. It's about what team, it's about where he is, not the city or the team.
Yeah.
This is what Derek Fisher said, right? This is what Shaq said in response to Derek Fisher on the Shannon Sharp show.
I don't like y'all calling my man a ring chaser.
I didn't call him that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Okay.
I don't think it's for him. See, it's funny to me that people that don't have rings are saying, "Oh, he's a ring chaser." No, he's continuance chasing. He's chasing the chance to continue to be great, to continue to add legacy to his book. Listen, he knows. Well, he doesn't really know yet, but you know and I know when this thing is over, it's over. You can't come back. Once you retire, once your body says, I can't go no more, it's over. This guy feels he has 2-3 years left. Why not try to get another championship? I did it. I did it with Boston. After I won 3 in a row and then won 1 in Miami, hey, towards the end of my career, let me go play with Paul and KG and, be like the, fourth guy and rebound and set picks and, see if I can win one. And,
he got
that's
it.
what he's
That's
doing.
true. That's true.
However, I'm anxious to see how this team is going to work. The person.
Listen, ring chasing, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he called it out. I want a championship. I'm going to this team. And if he wins the championship after saying that he's going to win it, he wants to win it by going to this team, then you have to give credit where it's due. You cannot discredit it before it even happens. That's that bullshit. How can you be ring chasing if you're the one creating the rings? You have to play, Derek Fisher. You have to play in these games. Things can happen, injuries, etc. There's going to be things that happen. Difficult shots need to be made. It's not like they're just going to leave him wide open. He's going to make every shot. And it's going to be smooth sailing. It's an easy win. No. There's a lot of ego. Embiid, Jaylen Brown, LeBron, some of the most egotistical players in NBA history, all on one team. There's going to be a lot of hurdles to get over. I know Noel thinks it's impossible. It's not going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Even if it's not the first year, second year. And we're going to win this at all. This is going to be a documentary. Currently, he's actually filming. LeBron James is filming everything right now for a documentary. His retirement documentary, the last couple of years, he's filming it right now. It's going to be, that shit is probably going to be better than The Last Dance. I'm not going to lie to you. Going to be better than The Last Dance. I'm calling it now.
This shit keeps losing focus, bro.
Oh, the
Vic's hammer.
The camera?
The lens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, freaking, it's exciting, though. I'm a huge fan. I'm happy for this and everything that's happening. Fuck Derek Fisher. You hating, bro. You hating. You sound crazy. But it is a take. And it's a different take than the usual. So, you're going to stand out. It's going to be appreciated.
Can't wait to see that first Jaylen Brown stream, though. Once they get into that little losing streak, maybe 2-3 games where it's not going their way.
Man, that's going to be
Twitch
crazy.
about to be wilding,
That's going to be crazy.
It's LeBron's fault.
It's LeBron. We ain't clicking. Give me the ball.
Yo, speaking of money, I guess Spider-Man's already predicted to make $800 million this weekend. What did Noel say last week?
This Friday?
Yeah, Noel. What did Noel say? I have a theory. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be successful like the other ones.
The dark Spider-Man.
It's too dark. It's $800 million, Noel. The fuck are you talking about? $800 million.
Are we going to see it Friday?
I should probably sold out.
Well, Deja bought tickets. I'm going at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I think. Whenever the fuck she said.
Niggas did movie one time in the morning, and it's a thing now.
That's the
Yeah,
shit.
listen, it's on her. We got a busy.
Preston eyes,
It's her birthday
Whatever,
weekend.
Deja. We didn't want to fucking go.
It's not like I wanted to
We
see
didn't
that
fucking want to go with you, so we're gonna
It's
do
sold
it
out, though.
ourselves.
It's sold out.
Don't worry, I'll find a way.
It was
fine, yeah.
purchased a while ago. We're
Catch,
gonna
catch
find a way.
the choke on
You
at
gonna
12
sneak in?
Yeah, I'll
p.m. Yeah,
find
we
a
go.
way.
You gonna sneak in?
It's all good, Deja. We
It's
didn't want
sold
to
out.
fucking go.
Brand new day, man. That shit gonna be crazy. I mean the boxer students or kids are almost here.
Someone
But-
said seeing movies in the morning is the best.
Listen, low-key,
Well-
we enjoyed it more than we expected.
Well, listen here, Mr. Towns. I have a fucking job.
You got to clock in.
I got a job,
At
buddy.
9 a.m.
I gotta be at work at 7:30 and no, I have to be at work by 7:20 to find fucking parking because if not, I'm fucked. I gotta clock in by 7:30 so I can fucking not get bitched at so I can leave at 4 o'clock. I got a job.
Yo,
Got to see it on the weekend, you know. Got a 9 a.m. weekend.
No, bro, that's some
Fuck sleep.
psychopath shit. I mean, I'm up, but I don't know about nah.
Still
Yeah,
got to
it's
go
gonna
see
be
the
crazy.
Odyssey, too. You know?
I still gotta see
the
that, too.
IMAX shit is still sold out. Nigga.
Call in,
That's
nigga. I'm
crazy.
not calling in for a
Call
fucking
in.
movie.
Unless
I can watch it any other time.
Unless y'all donate the...
All I know is that I
shit.
have to watch it before Monday because if not, Vic is gonna spoil the fuck out of it.
no, you guys should try to do it Sunday or something.
You know, have to look on
Sunday
Twitter
morning.
and see the leaks and
Sunday
shit.
morning.
Oh, you know what? I will find it on Twitter. This account would be posting the movies all the time.
Still, speaking about LeBron, the worst man maybe to ever exist. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He gives us reminders all the time. But Big T, let's not even say his name. Big T, Mr. Orange said that LeBron James might be racist out of nowhere. They asked him. This is the most like childish, just behavior, and it's like the kid that didn't fit in with the cool kids at school, and like now that he got some sort of superiority, he like be just saying random things to brag. It's so weird. He sounds so hurt. They asked Big T, he's like, hey, you know, LeBron going to the trade into the team, you know, what's your reaction to that, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I don't know, maybe I don't know if he's a racist or what. And it's like, oh, if he's a racist, yes, the students. If he's a racist, it's like, what are you talking about if he's a racist? Then he was like, you know, my favorite, I love Michael Jordan, you know, I'm friends with Michael Jordan, I play golf with him all the time, whatever. And he's like, I don't like nobody that doesn't like me. No one asked you, this is a reaction to the trade, and you are who you are. Isn't there a world where LeBron can like sue him for defamation? Like, ain't that crazy? Imagine the leader of the country, the world, whatever, such a superior role. It just says that you're racist.
His main
Just
character.
because someone doesn't like you.
Yeah.
But if they liked you, then they're not racist. Like, that's stupid, bro. This is and then people still support this. Still people go out and are like ride by this man no matter what he does. It's nasty. It's nasty. I can't wait for 2028. I can't wait for like the next just anything, because this is ridiculous. This is how you gonna do this to the biggest athlete in the world? Like, you're gross. You're gross, bro. You're gross because he doesn't want to be there puppeteering with you and shaking your hand and hanging out with you. And he hasn't said nothing yet. I wonder if he's even gonna respond. Because that's the thing. If you respond, what do you say? Because then if you respond, then God forbid something happens too. Not like physically or dangerous, but still, you know. He got Jimmy Kimmel fired. He got all these, no, not Jimmy Kimmel fired, but technically he's been pushing for people to get fired, etc. Just people that don't like him.
Yeah, if you go against them.
If you go against them, it's like, yeah.
No, yeah, I don't think he should say anything.
It's giving
I don't.
like dictator vibes. Like, you have to follow me no matter what.
And if you do say something, stand by. I do fucking hate you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
You gotta
know
go
what I'm saying?
hard.
Yeah.
Or maybe he could subliminally just like do something, write something on a pair of shoes that he wears in a game or something. Something. I don't know.
Got a LOL in there.
But it's just getting ridiculous to this point where things like that is just okay. Even if he just said I don't like him, it's weird because it's like, okay, we're just talking about you can't be at least objective from a athlete perspective, representative of the country perspective. Like, come on, brother. But F that piece of SIT. Still in sports, we have the WNBA drama. Did you guys see this over the weekend? I had a feeling that these lesbians were going at it, but we have confirmation. No longer a feeling. It's confirmed. We have WNBA player Dejanay Carrington. She revealed on Threads, out of all places, she went on Threads to say this, that her partner and her former teammate, Miss Smith, cheated on her with multiple other WNBA players, including Miss Kelly and also Elijah Nye. These were players also for the Las Vegas team. This is crazy. And the tweet exactly, or the thread exactly was, since motherfuckers want to be funny today, I'm going to be hilarious. Yes. She cheated on me with Kelly and Nye, plus many, many more.
Dang.
What the fuck is
Who would've thought
happening
lesbians were
in the WNBA, bro?
moving like that.
Nah, they be wilding, bro. I mean, to think about.
Hey, she should feel good, and at least it wasn't with cock. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
Like she still stayed in the.
I mean, that's a good way to look at it, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, cheating's still, bad, but like when I used to play sports, like, bro, you're there in the locker room with your guys and shit, and you see
Hold on,
things,
where you
bro.
Going? Where you going? Where
Pause.
Where you
Nah,
going?
I ain't doing that. Hold on.
Hey,
no.
you might have to restructure
Hey,
this.
yo.
real quick.
Don't start
Where
putting
you
on your
going with
phone,
this?
Let me finish my sentence.
Okay,
Don't start
where
putting
you
on
going
your
with
phone.
this? He said, "Oh, you're in the locker room with
Man's
your guys.
phone.
Where are you
You're
going
in
with
the locker
this?
room with your guys, bro.
Okay.
The guys are in spandex. The guys are,
Where are you going with this?
Whoa.
Look, if you were
They're
an
handsome.
athlete, you know what?
Clip it.
You said that
if
they're
you're an
handsome, too?
athlete,
You said
nah.
they're handsome.
You said
You said that you look kind of cute?
You have easy
He
access.
licked his lips when he
If
said this.
if you run that way, you have easy access right there, right? You got to see it all.
Whoa,
So
easy
You
it's
saw this.
access.
He
To
saw.
what?
He saw this shit first.
Man. So nah. And so it's like, so you can see like in girl sports, bro, they're in the locker rooms, especially if you ride that side, it's like you got easy access to all that, bro.
Whoa.
These girls are getting butt naked and all that stuff. And
Whoa.
you're seeing it, and it's easy to like, bro, just get,
Attracted.
like, yeah, like it's easy to, find somebody else or do whatever with somebody else because you have it right there.
So the question here is, let me ask you the question: are the majority of the WNBA players gay, or is every female bi?
I think
most of them are gay. No?
I think
majority.
yeah.
But there's some of
I
them-
think in female sports there's more like gays than
Yeah, but isn't there
Let me
one that
think.
dates like a WNBA NBA player too, or something like that? There's like
Yeah.
one of them. She's popular. I forgot her name. She's like a star. She dates like like an NBA player.
the
So
dude
they-
from the Heat. What's his the
yeah,
center?
and obviously Angel Reese is straight from what we know. Angel Reese, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, she's straight. But it's crazy. God bless. You know,
You almost sang that, my brother.
Nah,
You
bro,
almost
y'all
sang.
are crazy. 'Cause
You almost
I'm
pulled the
trying to
ASAP Rocky.
I'm just trying to say, like,
Almost
bro,
slipped on semen.
in the locker room, you
slipping on semen.
You can see
Hey,
that
you
shit.
almost fucked up, bro.
Nah.
Listen, my thing is that there's a no
Yeah.
judgment zone at all. I don't care.
No, for sure.
You know, very happy Pride. You know, just passed by. My thing is this though: when it comes to the WNBA, she said cheating. What about not cheating? Are there orgies happening all the time? You know, with the single people, are they mixing? Are they swapping? What is happening in the WNBA? Like this, I feel like this is happening way more than has ever been spoken about. It's one of like those unspoken things that's like a fact, but if you're there, you know about it. But now it's coming to light. This is crazy. And how do you play with that player, right? It's a former teammate, but if you face them, do you like foul her now? You know what I'm saying? Here's for cheating on me, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't see that in the NBA. You don't see that. There are some gay players, but it's not as frequent where it's like gay stars that they face each other. Imagine you going up against your ex now, a playoff game against your ex, and she cheated on you. You might have to catch every number. You know what I'm saying? It might have to be the right there, go all out.
Them girls be dirty too.
Were
They be playing
Were
hard.
any of the people
play
that
rough.
were any of the people that she mentioned teammates?
So they were on another team. The girl, her girlfriend was her former teammate. She's not her teammate no more. And then the people that she slept with are like opponents, other teams.
Okay, all right.
But they're both. I think the other two girls are on one team. I think they're both on the Vegas team, or they were if they're not the more.
Because imagine if it was like teammates and shit. Now you got to play with them too.
Bro,
Locked in for a couple years
You know
and
what I'm
shit.
saying?
also, what level of cheating? Did you catch them playing basketball together naked? Is that cheating? Maybe they're just training. Did you catch them texting? You know, were they out on dates? They could probably pull it off because if you just see two players, you might think, oh, it's just two players out and about on
talking
lunch.
strategy.
Talking strategy.
We ain't really, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or they come like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with Melissa, you know, Bree. I'm going to go hang out with Melissa, Bree. All right, go do your thing. I'm going to do a
practice our box
quick practice. You know, a quick, we're going to play horse. Play horse? You were being a whore.
Yeah.
You weren't playing horse. You know,
that shorty opened up the bag in the locker room and saw that 15 inches.
That's what it was, bro.
My girl ain't got that shit at home. that shit twisting and turning.
She smelled that shit. She smelled that shit.
God.
You've been with another bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Yo.
So shout out to the happy Pride, bro. Every day is happy Pride. You know, shout out to WNBA. What we might have thought might be happening is happening. We have official confirmation of this occurring. I feel bad for the girl. You know, when you take relationship shit to the internet.
Is that going to turn her straight now?
I mean, she could still be bi. We don't know. We don't know. So she might be bi. Some of these people might be bi. It would have been even crazier, obviously. This is still pretty crazy. But it could have been like, oh, she cheated. Imagine if this gets deeper. Like we find out more. There's like a NBA player involved. Like, oh, because she said more players. Maybe she cheated on her with a male as well. NBA player and WNBA. All types of basketballs. You know, the light ones, the heavy ones, everywhere. Every type of basketball. This is crazy. You know, shout out to the WNBA. People are watching it actively. Shout out to the Connecticut Suns. They play at the Mohegan Sun Arena. I didn't even know that. When I found that out, I'm like, damn, I'm going to have to go watch a game. I think in August, Andrew Reese is going to be there playing, so I might stop on by soon. We'll see what happens, but shit, man, what's your take on the WNBA? What is happening? We need a reality show in the WNBA.
Oh my God.
That's the real Love Island. That's what we need right there. The Love Court. You know, Basketball and Love, the real version. Shout out to Marvel. Speaking of movies, we spoke about Spider-Man real quick, but also Marvel has some news over the weekend. We have a brand new Black Panther. We also have a brand new Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling just had one of the best movies this year, Project Hail Mary. I loved it with the alien. Phenomenal. Great movie. I recommend people to go watch it. And he's also just a great actor. He said he's been wanting to play this role for years. This is going to be taking up the shoes of Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. Big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. Can he do it? I don't know. I got to see it. He has big roles, though. He did. Remember, he's Ken from Barbie. Can Ken from Barbie be Ghost Rider? I don't know. We got to see it first. And I think it's going to be 2028. So we got a couple years, 2028 or some shit, 2029. We got some years for this to happen. But I'm excited that we just are getting a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Because it's been a while, and I loved that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah, I have it on DVD.
Also, we have this actor, David Johnson. Congratulations to him. He's the new Black Panther. Black Panther 3. You know, Black Panther 3 officially confirmed December 15th, 2028. You know, and when you let's look up David Johnson.
He's supposed to be his son, right?
I believe it's going to be like Chadwick Boseman's like son, the character's son, Black Panther's son.
Because obviously we see in the trailer, whatever, of the new movie, the sister is Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is this like some multiverse shit again?
It's like 20 years later.
I think so. We might get him previewed during this Doomsday or something. They might show him real quick or something.
Yeah.
I will see you soon. He was in A Long Walk, a recent movie. I think it's the most recent movie. People said he was good in that. I don't think I've seen anything he's been in, to be honest with you. Alien, Romulus, I didn't watch that. You know, he's fairly a new actor, so this is going to be a life-changing role for him. And I kind of do like that, because if he kills it, then keep him as that for a while. It's almost like you're discovering a star. They believed in him, so we'll see. Marvel, they need more W's again, and I think they're going to get it with this. If they believe in him, he has to be doing the right thing. Comment down below, what's your predictions for Black Panther 3? Are you guys excited, not excited? Ghost Rider, Marvel, big things happening. Also, we have over the weekend, Ryan Clark fired from ESPN. A lot of people fired from ESPN, including Cam Newton. And Pixar fired people. There's a lot of layoffs happening right now. It's like firing season. A lot of people being fired from their jobs nationwide. Ryan Clark, who I think is a star, It was reported that he was making like $2 million a year at ESPN, and he was fired. He went on his podcast, The Pivot, and he started crying, breaking down, basically saying that he ties it to him just being himself too much and them not willing to accept his just personality. And Ryan Clark says what is on his mind. He don't give a fuck. And that bothers a lot of people, especially Disney, because ESPN is Disney. And I think that's what happened because he's a star. Obviously, they have to clear money because I think Pat McAfee's making like $60 million a year or something, right?
He got a new contract.
Got a new contract, but they're gonna be having, I feel like, First Take and Pat McAfee running like his ridiculousness and freaking, was it Robin Big? That's what's gonna be happening on ESPN because they're eliminating all the smaller shows and the smaller people and all this stuff. So, listen, I guess if it's not making you money, I'm assuming that's what it is. But Ryan Clark's a star. I feel like Pat McAfee's making so much money. There could be a world where if he wants to add another, NFL personality or something, he could add Ryan Clark. He could probably afford Ryan Clark or just pay him less, $1 million a year. He got $1 million a year for Ryan Clark to be added to the Pat McAfee show on some shit. I might have just predicted that. So I feel like something like that could still happen. But obviously he's ESPN, so maybe actually it won't happen because they don't want him back, especially after he went viral with The Weeknd crying. He says that ESPN executives said that his firing was leaked before he knew about it. That's why he came out to the press, and he was live filming when he got notified. He was on the show on ESPN. People saw it, and he got notified during the break or whatever that he got fired. And he was like, damn, so I'm going to just leave then, right?
Yeah, he didn't come back to finish the show.
He didn't come back to finish the show. Why would I be here on the show if I just got fired?
Right.
Crazy. He says that he feels like as if they didn't like how he stood up for black people, Angel Reese, black players, and just speaking his mind. And there was a conservative platform, Outkick, that I guess they've had past issues with Ryan Clark, and they're very biased towards Ryan Clark. They don't like him. And they had the news early. And they were the people basically leaking the news or whatever. They were about to leak it. A mess over at ESPN with Ryan Clark. The Pivot is amazing. He's successful still independently. I wish him the best, and I think he's going to be doing good. I think he is a star. His opinion matters, and it's going to keep on mattering. ESPN doing this, I think, should be headlines everywhere. This is nasty. He didn't quit. They fired him, so they still have to pay him. He's going to still get his money, but this is nasty. ESPN, what the fuck is happening? Obviously, there was white people that got fired too, but prominent black figures at ESPN have a bad track record. There are some. Was it Stuart Scott, right? Stuart Scott is like the legend. There's people who've had legendary runs. But man, when shit stinks, you got to say it stinks. And this shit stinks. It reeks from a mile away. It reeks from a mile away. I don't like this happening. It feels shitty. I don't watch ESPN, so I watch The Pivot, though. I'm subscribed to The Pivot podcast on YouTube. I'll tell you that much. I don't watch ESPN. Who the fuck watches cable? How old are you? 59? Freaking old ass. You unk. We gotta be honest. But shout out to Ryan Clark. That was crazy. I gotta be honest. I was wrong. The game got bodied. Not bodied. He lost to YG. I have it. He lost by like 2. I think the cards that people are doing up there and throwing up there from the complex website voting thing is outrageous, exaggerated, but okay. The game got drunk, though. The game got drunk.
Wasn't he apologizing to like 50 Cent and shit like that?
Yeah, he was like apologizing. It was a lot of crazy moments, grabbing girls. It was wild. He was out of character. God bless. Or maybe in character, because the game always wilds out, if we're being honest, especially when he's off the Henny. He chugged a bottle of Henny. He chugged that shit.
Of tequila.
Or tequila? Was it tequila?
Yeah.
Oh, tequila, my bad.
It was Don Julio.
Don Julio. He chugged the whole Don Julio. Crazy. He brought the afro back. He's doing his thing. If he would have brought out Dr. Dre, if he would have brought out, Lil Wayne, certain people and shit, Drake, obviously, I think it would have helped him. You didn't see that, though. You didn't see that. He was just singing and dancing along to YG songs.
Felt like a YG concert.
Yeah,
man.
the clips were hilarious. He was drunk out of his mind. He's an entertaining guy.
Again, bro. Jesus Christ.
Out of focus again?
Shit, bro.
Yeah, if you want, press on the left button and put it to full screen focus on the screen. There's like the little button thing, the little pad. Yeah, there's like the one that's onto the left of OK. The center one's like a circle. The one that's on the left of it. And then instead of it's on face right now, move it to like the checkered full screen square. And then we should be good. And you can also touch the screen, I think, too. Sometimes that helps. Yeah. Keep an eye on it just in case, brother. But yeah, no. YG, I underestimated him. I didn't know how legendary. I did not know how legendary YG is in LA. I'm sorry. I apologize. If he's so legendary in LA, you guys gotta support him. You're not supporting his recent projects as much as you've done in the past. You know, YG needs more support because he's been dropping music, and I didn't even know that I know he's had so much hits, but I forgot. And I also forgot how loved he is out there.
Yeah, he got the West Coast on lock.
If you think about it, before Kendrick's recent run and everything, who was the hottest artist in LA? Probably was YG. For a long amount of time, Roddy Ricch had his moments. Don't get me wrong. Roddy Ricch had shit on fire. But someone that was prominently out here, especially rest in peace post Nipsey Hussle and pre-Nipsey Hussle as well at moments, YG's been out here. He might be up there in the Mount Rushmore of LA artists, at least new generation. And for some reason, I feel like it's not spoken about enough. So I think this battle was a good reminder. Now, versus, does it matter? I don't think versus matters anymore in culture. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's fun in the moment, but it doesn't affect nothing. And it's just a marketing opportunity for the artists to team up with a marketing team like Complex News, and that's it. That's my take. I don't think it matters anymore. It's lost the sauce. I love Swiss. I love you. I don't give a fuck about verses anymore. I'll watch recaps. I'll watch it, but it's not like, oh, legendary, how it used to be. It's lost its essence. You guys ruined it. You guys ruined it. And it sucks because we need that. We need shit. We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. Consistent hip-hop events and platforms and moments. We don't have it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have it. Versus is something like that. But it's not living up to par, especially when you promote some shit 4 days out. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Give me a battle a month ahead, 2 months ahead. Let's plan for it. Like, you know, and a good ass battle. We're not getting good ass battles, guys. We have to be honest. We have got to be honest.
It's like before it used to feel like a competition. Like we used to see these artists that it's like we compared them. Like, yo, when was it Dipset and the Locks was there?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a crazy shit with the groups. You know, the competition was it fucking Gucci and Jeezy was another one that was like insane to see them go against each other. It was a real battle.
Yeah.
And it was a feud. But now it's just like, I don't know, it feels like a party, which is nice too, but it's, you know, just random. It feels like a little money grab now, you know.
Yeah.
You put in just random artists and stuff. Not random artists, but like how you said the promotion ain't there, so it's whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense now from what it you know started as.
It's cute. Like it's all right. Like it's entertaining, you know, but it's not powerful how it used to be. And like a moment, cultural phenomenon. It is not that. Hey, get some white artists. But once we do that, people are going to be mad. Oh, fuck it. I would love to see fucking Robin Thicke versus Justin Timberlake. Freaking Justin Bieber versus who? Who would Bieber have to face? Justin Timberlake too. Justin versus Justin. You know,
everyone's gonna be versus Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. You know what I'm saying? I can see that happening. I don't see why not. You know, depends how big we want to go. I don't think Taylor Swift would jump in, but shit, it could get crazy. It could get crazy, bro. Katy Perry versus like Lady Gaga or Ariana Grande versus, you know, we're gonna have to get into that world. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be just hip hop. Like, you know, R&B. I know they did a little bit of R&B and stuff, but yeah, country music. I see that.
I keep that one. I don't want that one.
Morgan Wallen versus freaking Annette Spen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I can see it. Just we gotta switch it up. We got because it's not just doesn't have to just be hip hop. It could be something else as well. You know, obviously R&B. We begin R&B, but even that R&B, let's step it up. Party Next Door versus shit The Weeknd on some shit. Let's break. You want to break the internet? Let's break the world. Party Next Door versus The Weeknd. Ain't no, we don't got a fist fight, guys, but it can be competitive. Let's make it competitive again.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer competitive. It's just fun celebrating each other. We don't want to see you celebrate each other, guys. We want to see you compete like a video game, like a sport, like a sport. After this done, but we want to see that. Just like, oh, that you think, oh, I'm gonna throw this one. I'm like competitive. It's not competitive no more. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But we'll see what happens. Lil Wayne versus T.I. That could be a crazy one. You know? We need them. We need them, though. Or drop a video game or something that way we could just pick it ourselves and we could just play a versus video game.
I know Def Jam.
Yeah, versus video game or something.
A modern Def Jam. Bro.
We could do it ourselves, bro. To be honest with you. I'm going to bring in we're going to grab these young athletes in Rhode Island making noise, going crazy. Local phenomenons.
Quick super
national
chat
phenomenons, though, too. Or read the super chats.
As JD2 with the $9.99.
Appreciate you, brother.
Just praising us with the hands and stuff. You know, appreciating.
Love you, brother. Thank you.
Love, bro.
SJ.
The picture's a lady, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a lady? Shout out to SJ. Shout out to Senora Jota. Shout out to you, SJ. We're going to talk about soon the G-Unit Roc-A-Fella beef in 2026. Rick Ross, low sales. The YouTube update today with Peacock. We're going to react to the Freshman Cypher, XXL Freshman Cypher 2026.
It's just a thing.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. Some local news as well. But in the meantime, we're going to bring in the boxers. If you can, grab them real quick, Marloon.
Are you going to fix that camera?
Yeah, I'll fix that camera and we'll have them sit here and I'll sit back there. It'll be brief. It'll be a brief segment real quick. Bear with us, guys. It's going to be a cool conversation. These are some young athletes right here that needs to be supported. Stay tuned to the live stream. Do not push that dial. Do not move. Do not move. You know, let's play some music in the meanwhile. Play something right here. Let's play something for them. Yeah, they can come in now and we'll swap. Yeah, shout out to them. Let me get this ready right here.
See that?
We do everything. What do they say?
Metal was going crazy.
Yes,
we
sir.
got some stars.
Let's have her sit. You're going to sit right there. Let's get it right fully into that corner. Get it right. And then I'm going to swap over. You can sit in my seat, brother. And then put the headphones on too, might as well. That way you get the full podcast vibe. Magic happens. Yeah. Where the magic happens. We are here. We are here. Right? No. Crazy. So we gotta mute everything.
For your mics, just make sure
bring them closer.
Yeah.
Bring them closer. Bring the mics closer real quick. And I'm gonna adjust the camera as well. Show it. Let's see how they look just before we start. So he's good. I just gotta fix hers, right? Yeah, let me fix hers.
No, the second mic got like a
Oh yeah, but it doesn't pick up on the the headphones. It is, but not on the stream. Yeah, you could double check and ask them to people watching if they hear it. But we should be good. We are here. We are here. Let's see. Put the cam on me real quick. Make sure we saw it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then double check the solos. Everything should be good and going. We are live, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, perfect. But let's get to it. Let me start off with the introduction. You can put the camera on me because, we've been trying to get them in the studio the past couple months, right? We have some local young legends in the building, and, we can start off with her. When it comes to stats, right? We have her as a 5-time junior Olympic medalist, 3 gold, 1 silver, a bronze, 2 times women's national champion, 3 times silver glove champ, 2 times Puerto Rico Copa Olímpica champion, 2025 USA boxing champion, won 2025's most outstanding female boxer. She's going to be officially a part of the Classical High School Hall of Fame, 10-time national championship in total. Currently on the USA highest performance team, competing internationally. Currently ranked number 1 in the nation in the youth division, number 7th ranked in the world. Projected to compete in the 2028 Olympics as well. Give a round of applause. And tell the people who you are.
My name is Sienna Nonfala.
Yes, you heard it right there, Sienna. And she started. We'll get into her story. Let's break down his stats as well before we start. We have here this gentleman, 2021 Houston, Texas Golden Glove champion, 4-time New England champion, 2 times Junior Olympics medalist, silver and bronze, 2024 Puerto Rico Copa Olímpica champion, 2025 USA boxing national champion, currently ranked number 2 in the nation in the junior division. Introduce yourself to the people, brother.
Hi, my name's Jadakiss Chen.
Yes, sir. Listen, so let's talk about when this started. First of all, you could put the show both of them because I want to get both of their takes on this. Who first started? Who was the person that, was it the brother? Was it the sister? Which one of you actually became, fully into the boxing world? And then, you were like, oh, I want to do it too. Well, how does that even happen? Like, what's that conversation like?
So originally, my dad and Amanda first started going to the gym, and me and Sienna, we didn't really start off doing anything. We didn't start off boxing. So they went to go work out, and we usually just sat there on their phones, just playing games. And they gave us an idea to start just playing around, punch the bags, and from there on out, we've just started a career from it.
Wow. So then I have here, you were at what? Well, she was younger when she started, right? So she started at the age of 8 years old. You started at the age of 8 years old boxing, correct?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
8 years old boxing. How was it like? How old are you now, for those who don't know out there?
I'm 18.
18. How old are you?
I'm 15.
15. So we have 15 and 18-year-old, teenage, young phenomenons here representing Rhode Island. And, tell the people also your nationalities, your family's background. What are you? What countries your families are, have blood in it as well. Give the people that as well.
I'm Cambodian. My dad's Cambodian. My family's originally from Cambodia.
Yeah. And you as well?
I'm half Laos, Laotian on my dad's side, and then on my mom's side, I'm Italian.
Wow. A little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? You guys have great dinners every day. Get a bit of eat a little bit of everything. So Sienna, when it comes to you completing also I have here, you had a national debut and you fought during the pandemic, right? During COVID. What was that like, and what was that experience like dealing with that, and still pushing on to today in 2026 now and still actively boxing?
So during the time, I think when I went to nationals, I had like 3 fights, so that was like unheard of. Like I needed an exception to get in. Like I had to go through a whole process just to be able to compete. And obviously it was COVID, so like there's a bunch of like health protocols and stuff. And I actually they make you take a COVID test when you first get there.
Oh wow.
And it happened that mid-tournament, I'm like competing and stuff. And then they send our test results back, and I apparently came back with COVID. Like,
oh my gosh.
I mean, I was fine. Like, I didn't feel like sick or anything, but I guess it was just, I was just positive. But yeah, that was my first ever nationals. My first fight, I stopped the first girl. I think it was the first round, maybe second. I'm not sure.
Wow.
And then my second fight, I went up against the number one girl. She was the number one seed at the time. And I ended up losing that one, but I definitely like proved who I was because I think it was in like the third round. We was like right there with each other. And then I ended up dropping her, like just full on dropping her. I was like, 95 pounds, just dropped her.
Wow.
And yeah, I didn't pull away that win, but it definitely put me on the map.
Made a name for yourself on that fight, right?
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's tough.
And let's go into you, brother. You won in the 2025 the USA boxing national title, and you had to compete 4 bouts with a broken foot, and you still pulled it off. Talk about that experience and going through that at such a young age and still, coming out on top. Like how would you do it? If I had a broken foot, I'll tell you right now, this podcast, we might have to cancel it for a couple months if I had a broken foot. But you pushed through. You're doing this still actively. How did you do that? What's the mindset?
Yeah. So the first fight, I won unanimous decision, and after I have to make weight for the next fight. So after every fight, you have to make weight.
Yeah.
And while I'm training, I feel a pain in my foot, and it's like in my toe area. So I keep working out, and hold on, sorry.
No, you're good.
And I weigh in, and my foot's still hurting. I asked the doctor about it, but he ignores it. Then I fight, I win. Then after I'm done with the tournament, I go to the doctor's, and he does an X-ray on me, and my toe area is completely fractured.
Wow.
Yeah, but throughout I couldn't stop. Obviously, I had to keep going. Yeah, so that's that.
That's crazy. And how do you both feel like being so young and doing all this? Like, does it feel like, obviously, like, you know what you're doing, like this is gonna be you for life? It's not just a momentary thing, especially because you have so much success already so young. Do you see both of yourselves going to the furthest extent? Like, what do you think is gonna be the biggest, maybe accomplishment that you see in your future? Both of you starting. We can start off with her first.
So I think I could speak for both of us with this. Like, it's come to the point where we've been in it for so long that everything it just starts to feel normal now. Like, this is just our life. Like, go, box every single day, nationals, win, lose, draw. Like, that's just our life. But for me personally, as of right now, my biggest goal for the future is the 2028 Olympics in LA.
Nice. No, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get a gold. How about you, brother? What's your reaction to doing this so young? Do you see yourself doing this, obviously, when you're older, retiring, doing it still for life?
Yeah, it definitely comes with a lot of experience, but I think my main goal is to go pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then both of you, so right now, how does it work for those who don't know, especially people who are not experts in this field? When it comes to boxing at your ages, are either you pro? Is there like an age limit to pro? How does it work? What's the actual requirements of having pro and starting your pro record and everything?
So I know in Vegas or something, I think you could go pro at 16 or 17. In Mexico and stuff, you could go pro really early.
Okay, so it's by area.
Yeah.
Okay.
But over here, I think it's around 18. You go pro.
Yeah.
18. So you're gonna be doing that soon yourself? Like, you're gonna be, or you've already started the process when it comes to your pro everything yourself?
So me personally, I'm taking kind of a different route. With me already being on Team USA, I'll probably go more of the route to get an amateur status and then go pro a little bit later in my career.
Wow. What were you gonna say, Erlen?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does that work? Because is it just that you sign a paper and it's I'm a pro now, or do you have to meet requirements join tournaments, win a couple tournaments, and then later on that's when somebody solidifies you as a pro?
Nah, you could just sign a paper.
Sign it.
Anybody could go pro at any time.
Wow. So what are your do you have records as not pro right now? Like what are your records currently, each of you?
I'm personally not sure about like my record. I know how many fights I have. I probably have around like 34, 35, but my exact
Jesus.
record, I'm not that sure of it.
How about yourself? How many fights so far?
Yeah, me either. It's somewhere around that range as well.
Wow. Oh, this is crazy. And then show off to the people what you have a lot of stuff. Show the people the plaques. Let's start off with the plaques to the right of you. Show the people where they are and show the camera and actually describe what they have right there.
So this one is from actually the national championships that we both competed in and won just this December. This is for being the most outstanding youth female boxer for that tournament.
Nice. How about the other one right there?
And then this one, I actually got it awarded to me from Classical. And it's just like, they call it an Athena Award. And it's just an outstanding female athlete. Because obviously boxing isn't like a school sport. So they managed to find a way to keep me in there.
Do their own thing. And then let's do the belts now. What's that belt to the right of you right there?
This belt is from actually the same tournament that I got this at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then this belt, does it have like your name on it? Like, let's see real quick.
It doesn't have my name on it, but it has like
That's cool.
the USA Boxing.
That's fire.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's my favorite one.
Fire. That's fire. How about you? Let's see the belt that you have right there, brother.
Yeah, they're different colors because the white one meaning it's the junior division and her red one meaning it's the youth division. So yeah, it's just the same thing, just different colors.
Oh my God. No, you guys are
Soft,
they out here.
That's crazy.
And what you have some medals on your neck. We start off with you. What is the one that you're most proud of that you have on your neck that you can show the people real quick?
I'd say this one. This is the Puerto Rico. This was hosted by our LBC New England.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And what was the achievement there that you got that day?
It's just gold.
Nice. Just gold.
A gold medal on there.
Just gold. Look at that flex.
Number one fighter.
Just gold, guys. Just gold. How about you yourself when it comes to the medals? Which one are you most proud of that you have on your neck? You got a plethora right there.
The one I'm most proud of is probably this one. I got this one in Vegas. I had fought like 3 days in a row against some pretty good girls, and actually like the girl that I fought in the finals is probably like one of my favorite fights to watch. So I'd probably say this one. This is a gold medal from Las Vegas when we competed in the Junior Olympics Summer Festival.
My God. And what would you say is the most difficult part that you deal with when it comes to prepping and training for the fight? Like, what are some of the challenges that you face, and some behind the scenes, being so young, and what is something that you both go through and have to focus on right before, each fight that you guys actually have to tackle? Give people kind of like some behind the scenes look at the process for those who don't know out there.
I definitely think the weight part of it is really hard. Yeah. Yeah, my last tournament I had to drop from 145 to 125, so 20 pounds.
Wow.
And yeah, but the training camp was about like 2.5 months, so I had a lot of time. Yeah, I just put on a sauna suit and eat clean, drink lots of water, and you should get down.
Listen, now you heard that, Erlen?
Yes,
He's giving us some diet advice.
Get onto it.
We gotta get the sauna suits. How about yourself? When it comes to your experience, what's been some of the most difficult things that you face? Like, what's the challenges? Being a young boxer and training for these bouts.
So I personally, as of right now, I don't cut any weight. So
really,
that used to be one of the things I hated the most, but as of right now, I actually had to go up in a weight class, so I don't deal with that anymore. But right now, or I would have to say probably feeling like the pressure. Like I feel a lot of, sometimes like I have come a long way. Like I have a lot of accomplishments. So especially now being on the team, like I know the last training camp I was like obviously I was training to win, but I felt like I also was trying to train to like hold an image for myself. Like as a Team USA member, like I feel like a lot of people look at you and they expect like a lot from you. So sometimes the pressure of like meeting their standards is like a lot. Yeah.
A lot. No, yeah, definitely take it one day at a time because you guys are young and, you know, the talent is there and the pressure is there is a good thing. But, you know, you gotta only do what you can. You know, don't force yourself to the point of, you know, risking your health, you know, so young because you have a long journey ahead of both of you right now. What are some of your inspirations in boxing, right? You guys are representing Rhode Island on a national level, representing, you know, the country, both successful, so young, but what are some of the actual inspiration, you know, what's some inspiration behind the scenes that you watch tape of or watch studying? I was about to say when you were kids, but you're still kids.
Pretty much.
But you know what I'm saying? But what are some of your favorite boxers? You know, maybe top 3 if you each have one, and then maybe state why.
My favorite boxers, top 3, Shakur Stevenson, because he's just like, I feel like he's like the definition of a boxer. Like he's slick, like doesn't get touched. He super accurate.
Nice.
Second, I would have to say, I'll put a girl. I like Katie Taylor. She's definitely putting on for women's boxing right now. So she's great. And third, I'll put. I mean, this might be a little crazy, but I do like Devin Haney. Like,
okay.
He's a little bit controversial, but I personally feel like he always fights top guys like every single time. So I think like regardless, it's just super impressive.
Nice. How about you, brother? What are your like top 3 boxers and inspiration?
I think I'm gonna put Shakur up there for sure. I think he is the top right now, active. He's really slick. His defense is unstoppable. And I think my favorite right now is Devin Haney. I think a lot of people underestimate him after that whole Ryan Garcia thing. And I think he's gonna show. He's actually like ordered to fight Keyshawn, I've heard.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. And I think I got Devin Haney on that for sure. I think a lot of people underestimate him.
Okay, so you have both of them. One more to get your top 3. Who do you got?
Can we do all time?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Of course, yeah.
I think Manny Pacquiao is definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite. He's fast, and I feel like I really relate to him, and a lot of people say that. So I'll put him at my 1 for sure, all time.
Wow. And then when it comes to, again, representing the smallest state in the country, you guys are, you know, doing your thing out of here. We want to shout out, obviously, the family gym, you know, Providence Boxing, located in Providence, Rhode Island, right there. I believe at the Atlantic Furniture Plaza right there with the flea market classic area. Talk to the people about that process, you know, being involved in the training now and, you know, helping other young potential future boxing athletes or just people obviously that just want to get into shape. You know, talk about a bit about that and the experience with the new gym that you guys have locally.
The process has definitely been long. It's been stressful at times, but honestly, once we started getting going and like really like things started picking up, I've really enjoyed. I teach the kids classes two times a week, so I definitely enjoy like bonding with those kids. Like they could be funny at times, so sometimes I even like join in with them just to make it a little bit more fun. So
that's fine.
I definitely enjoyed that.
That's fine. How about yourself?
It's great. We have a lot of new people. It's great bonding with the new people that come and showing the kids a lot of discipline and how like the little things about boxing. Yeah.
What are some of the, if I wanted to learn how to box, you know, I'm here, I'm a young, you know, guy in Rhode Island. I go to the gym and I'm like, you know, I want to be like you. I want to be a good boxer. What's that first like couple tips that you guys can like give us? Even if you want to demonstrate real quick, you don't got to stand up. You can if you want. You can do whatever you want in here. But you know, Don't knock us out. Don't hit us. But aside from that, like show people or give people some tips real quick. What's like the boxing 101 real quick with brother and sister? Give us some tips right now.
Well, obviously, if you're a righty, your left hand should be your lead hand, your jab hand, and your right hand should be your power hand. But if you are a lefty, your right hand should be your lead hand. That should be your jab hand. So it's just opposites.
See, I didn't even know that was. I don't know. I didn't know about that. I know about jabbing. I didn't know it was like this called a power hand. Wow.
What's the proper position? It's like southpaw and
southpaw and orthodox.
And orthodox, yeah.
Orthodox. And what are your fighting styles, each of you?
I am I'm right-handed, but I could fight from both ways.
Oh wow. Okay, how about yourself?
Yeah, I'm just orthodox. That whole southpaw thing, that's crazy. That's really advanced.
And then yourself, give the people some tips yourself. Just like your brother did, maybe some tips for the boxing 101. What are some of the things that you do in a session over there at the gym, and just in general for anybody watching that might want to be a up and coming young boxer, successful too?
So, like he said, your stance is definitely important. I think the most important punch in boxing is your jab. So, like he said, whichever one from your left or your right, like just that front hand, just keeping it out, using it to find your distance, like set up other punches. That's a super important punch. So, a jab is definitely like, if you want to get into boxing, just be prepared to have a solid jab.
Yeah. And being some young boxers, right? Some young boxers, I'm assuming you guys are up on the streaming game. You guys be watching some streams. What's your take right now on, the boxer who's seen a lot of success, Adrian Bronner, but now, he's just been on like a difficult life path, let's say, but he's seen a resurgence in the streaming world and he's tapping into that. I think right now they're doing kind of like a sober or just training marathon vibe. And what is are you guys seeing some of this? So what's your reaction to this? And what's your take on this idea of a boxer maybe doing this and stepping into this world that typically younger people like yourself are always in, right? The streaming world.
Yeah, I've seen that. I feel like Adrian Broner is really lucky. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that he's taking advantage with this opportunity. Yeah. Because his life was really tough. I could see that. And this is his second chance to prove himself.
Yeah. How about yourself? What do you think? Have you seen any of this, the Adrian Bronner stuff?
Yeah, I've seen it. I think it's cool because at the end of the day, it is bringing like a new audience into boxing. Like, so maybe people who didn't watch boxing but are super into streaming, like watching him could maybe push them more towards the boxing side now. And AB is super funny, so
yeah, he is funny.
Do you guys have any like specialties? Like how you said, Pacquiao, very fast guy. Mayweather was known for his defense. Very hard to touch him. Triple G comes to mind too. He's very like nice with the just movements, getting around you and stuff. Like, do you guys have anything that's like, all right, this is me. My jab is crazy. I got a mean uppercut. Anything that you guys feel like it's been your specialty?
I think both of us, for our weight and our age, are really powerful.
Nice.
But I think I'm pretty fast and I have good timing.
Yeah. For me, I would say my best attribute is probably footwork, being able to switch stances, and my feet are pretty fast, so it could be confusing for my opponent.
And with the power, how was that feeling of the first knockout? Was like when you saw him touch the ground, were you like, oh, I can really do this? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a great feeling. You feel like in that second, you just feel like you're on top of the world. Whether you like either knock them down for real or like the referee just decides it's enough and like stops it. Like, it's a great feeling.
Wow, no, that's amazing. Listen. Would you let her punch you in the stomach for $20?
$20.
I'll cash up you $20. You gotta let her punch you in the stomach.
We're talking about some championship fighters now. I don't know if $20 enough. I'm gonna have to talk about $100 or something.
Standing, Marlon, $20?
$20 out there.
Gonna walk out of here with a fist mark right there.
I'll do it. If
a
we
black bruise.
we gotta go.
That thing, the whatever
The belt,
The stomach belt.
I feel like if we gotta go one day, like while they're in the gym with the gloves on. I want to see how the power is.
Well, no, we gotta stop on by. They gotta train the whole podcast network. All of us, we gotta stop on by. They gotta show us the ones and twos over there at the Providence Boxing. That'd be crazy. I got some stamina. I don't know about power, but I definitely have some stamina. So I'll keep up for sure, because stamina I know is very significant when it comes to this. What are some of the craziest things that you guys do for training? For those who don't know, what's like the craziest thing that a boxer, like both of yourselves, do to actually prepare in general, aside from just actual fighting and knowing how to fight, but your body and just working on said stamina? What are some of the things you guys do? Like, do you guys run a lot? Well, how long do you run? Ride bikes? Like, what do you guys do?
Yeah, I like to know like what's like a daily routine.
Yeah, what's a day to day? What's a yeah?
We run a lot.
Getting ready for? What's like a daily routine thing?
A daily routine. We probably start off some shadow boxing for a couple rounds. Then after that, it's warm-ups for the first couple minutes. And then we'll either put our gloves on. If it's a sparring day, we'll start sparring. Sometimes we do up to like 10 rounds a day. Yeah. And then usually always, whether we're in training camp or not, we always end off with like running, sprints, something like that. And if I had to say like our craziest workout, definitely got to be the sprints, because I know someone in our gym, one of the boys on our team, he ran like 5 miles in 30 minutes or 24, something crazy like that. It was like, oh my God, because it was like straight sprints the whole time. Like,
oh my God.
It was on the treadmill. It was so bad.
How about yourself? What's some of like the craziest things you guys do training?
Yeah, the sprints is definitely one of the hardest things. It definitely helps with our stamina, and I think it's the hardest we've ever did.
Wow. And what do you... Yeah, go.
What's like a normal run? Like, all right, we're running today. How long does that usually be?
We run probably like 2-3 miles a day.
Yeah. Like
if we run outside,
yeah.
But if we don't, it kind of like alternates. Sometimes we'll like run outside around like there's like a park nearby. We run around there. And then if we're not doing that outside with the team, then we'll do like sprints outside in the hallway, like a long sprint down the whole entire hallway.
My God, this is crazy. We gotta get to it, bro. What the hell are we doing? And as far as coming up, do you have any significant fights, something coming up that you want to maybe share with the people? Especially is there anything that maybe people can go see you at? Any fights coming up that people can maybe go see you live at or anything like that? Whether it's this year, next year?
As of right now, locally, there's nothing for us. I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah. I know I probably won't get a fight, and nobody wants to get in the ring with my brother. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's people. For me, it's just kind of the case where there's not that many girls. There's not too many females around. But my brother definitely got opponents out there. They just won't take the fight.
They scared.
Definitely.
They scared.
Yeah.
What's your message to some of them out there that are scared to fight you, brother? What do you got to tell them?
Listen, man. Listen.
Let's get in the ring. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So it's like at this point, you have to look, outside of the state, is there anybody outside of the country that's like, people they have to get for you, or?
I know at one point they was trying to get like, they do like a Boston versus Ireland tournament.
Oh, wow.
So, but we still didn't get an opponent for that neither, so I'm not sure what happened there.
So it's pretty much still like how the professionals, they choose their fights. It's like that too. Like they have your names and
it's mostly ducking. Like they just duck. Yeah, they just pull out.
Damn.
It could be like really inconsiderate though. Like we would be there like about a fight and they just pull out like minutes before. Yeah.
So you'll get ready for a fight, everything.
Yeah,
training camp.
It's happened to her many times.
Wow.
Many times. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Any last questions? Anything that come to mind? You want to ask them real quick?
Really, like, whenever you guys do get that fight, let us know. Like, you know,
For
let us
sure.
know.
For
We
sure.
would love to go out and go see what everything's
sure.
about. Especially in Rhode Island too, one of the, you know, the smallest state in the country and stuff. To have, you know, some stars, some up and coming stars be here is it's amazing. You say you go to classical. Are you also going to classical or?
Nah, I go to Cranston East High School.
Okay, so yeah, so I mean that's crazy. Like we went to classical as well, so to see that, you know, it's still producing stars and stuff,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Cranston East, that's wild. So
That's amazing.
no, it's just seeing the youth, you know,
Getting active.
Yeah, and like we're used to a couple of things like they doing the street stuff, and you know, seeing that you guys are focused up and doing, you know, sports, and you know, it's amazing.
Thank
God
you.
bless, and I hope the career like just goes farther than what it is doing now. Actually, real quick question, I guess, dead or alive, do you have a fighter that you wish you can fight? Like, you know, it's like it could be an older fighter, it doesn't matter, but you know.
Nah, not specifically, but I'm free to fight anyone who wants to fight me, who's willing to fight me.
Say if Pacquiao comes out of retirement, would you take that fight?
Yeah, I'll be so down. I'll be so down. I'll be so down for that.
Yeah, and then your brother said, but do you have anybody that I know nobody wants to fight you. Do you have anybody that, or nobody can fight you? Do you have anybody you want to call out? You know what I'm saying? You are, you know, one of the best female boxers in the world at this point. So who do you have somebody you want to call out at all out there that might be watching or anything tuned into this?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no names for like amateurs, but there's a girl out there.
There's one?
Huh?
There's one?
There's one specific one that I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. I beat her already like 3 times. She still got stuff to say, so I mean, I don't know, but I'm not gonna say no names for that. But as for someone that's a professional, I take anyone that Jake Paul wants to give me, as long as I get signed after.
Yeah.
Listen, man. You know, and what's your guys' reaction to that? The prize fights and everything that's happening, especially Jake Paul being like the king of that world. What's your takes on that? Do you guys are you guys a fan of it? Would you partake in it? You know, at all? Maybe as like the youth, younger fighters, if he ever does dive into that world and the prize fights, you have some opening cards, maybe to have some younger fighters on there. Would you guys be down with that? Like, what's your reaction to Jake Paul?
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it would put our names out more, give us more recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah, as corny as Jake Paul may be, at the end of the day, he is making like big moves, especially for the females in boxing. So I would definitely be willing to even get signed under MVP, whatever it is. So
I'll be fire. Listen, I could see it happening. You know, it's a big world out there, especially right now in the entertainment, where people, you know, they want to see fights, even if it's not just, you know, for belts and for necessarily records. People want to see all these fights happen, and you know, the prize fights, and the YouTubers are making it happen. So at the end of the day, I guess it is boxing. So, you know, if there's a way to do a fight like that and spotlight some young talent, I don't see why not. He's been doing it also with the female fighters, you know, having some female fighters on his card, you know, co-headline basically because of pretty big fights. So I do like that he's doing that. You got to give credit where it's due for that. That's a big thing he's doing right now. You know, any last words for the people that you want to share out there, whether it's Rhode Island, whether it's the boxing community, anything you want to share, anything on your mind, any you know, closing statements? Feel free. The floor is yours.
Come sign up at the gym. Providence Boxing.
Yep.
Sign up to
And
Providence
stop
Boxing.
ducking them, y'all. Let's see some fights out there. That's amazing, man.
But there we have it. Some young legends here in the building, blessing us with their time, stopping on by the studio. We appreciate everybody out there for watching this segment, enjoying this segment. The live stream will continue. We see the chat, people saying that LeBron James just said something. We're going to react to LeBron James momentarily. Guys, don't worry. Don't press that button. Don't leave. Stay on. But also, share to the people. Where can they follow you? What are ways that people can support you on social media? Give your handles. You know, all that. Share that for the people.
My Instagram's YoChas at YOOCHAS.
You can follow me on Instagram as well at Ciana Novell, CIANANAVELLE.
There we have it. there we have it. You know, any last things, Errol? You anything come on?
No, yeah. Like I said, can't wait to see, where the career goes, and good luck with everything.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. We're gonna take a quick photo with the champions, and we're gonna continue the stream. Back on.
What am I saying?
Hold up.
So you have we was heard real quick before she leaves. She has some breaking news here. So you have a next fight with Montenegro. Share to the people real quick.
Yeah, it's in Budva, Montenegro. It's somewhere around Europe up there. It's like a island. It's international. It'll be for the Youth World Championships.
Wow.
Okay,
I'll be traveling. As of right now, it's in end of October.
Is there streams? Like, can we watch a stream for these fights?
It'll be streamed.
Okay.
What's the sites? Where can people see this at? What's some websites and some links? How can people see these fights? Do you know or no?
Well, they'll drop the link whenever the tournament comes out. But yeah,
Very nice.
it'll be like all the countries, every single country. It's a big event.
Yeah.
There we have it. There we have it.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, got everything will be. You see clips everywhere. You guys you're already viral, so just prepare for it. Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. We got some legends. Stop on by. Some young legends in the building. Flexing on us. My God.
I was scared.
Earl was scared. Listen, what's that episode song? You gotta do better. You gotta do better. That's how I felt. I gotta do better.
To get knocked out.
Yeah. Yo, I thought I was about to say yes.
That $20 was.
How about trick him? I'm like, bro.
Yeah. I didn't want to be.
Don't be fooled just because she's young, bro. She could kill 5 people if she wants right now.
Those are deadly weapons.
These are deadly
on her
weapons on
hand.
her.
I was just like, yo, imagine.
I thought you were about to say yes.
Imagine she punches me and then she gets injured or some shit. Like, nah, I ain't trying to fucking.
I forgot, nigga. You got abs of steel. My bad.
Her brother about to fight.
Nigga got titanium abs, bro.
I got 2 championship fighters.
Damn.
On my ass
I forgot, Earl.
We gotta go to the gym though. I'll do it in the gym and.
Oh yeah, we gotta stop by.
Listen,
we're from Providence. We might as well stop by and support Providence boxing. It only makes sense, no? It only makes sense. But let's see. You guys was in the chat during the stream saying something about LeBron. Let me look it up. LeBron. What did LeBron say? It must have been right now. I don't think he responded to Mr. Orange, but that's what they said that he did. Let me see. I don't see nothing. It might have been AI, guys. Don't be fooled by AI. It's a lot of AI. I see an AI video.
Again, it's pointless for him to reply, bro. What's the whole point?
Yeah, it's not really. It's just Trump with his main character
Like
syndrome,
you're really
trying to have
acknowledging him.
trying to have his moment. It's no point, really.
Yeah, I don't see. If you guys see something linked during the chat, but I don't see LeBron saying anything. I did see what's it called? Say something. I guess it was flashback of LeBron calling him a bum for childishly rescinding or taking back Stephen Curry's invite to La Casa Blanca after Steph already said that he wasn't going. He's not wrong. You were a bum for that. But it's not like LeBron James called you racist during an actual game or anything, so I don't know. He's a cornball, but God bless his heart. His orange heart. His very orange heart. Very spray-tanned heart. Rick Ross, low sales. People are saying, people being Ebro, one of them, that it might be tied to Drake and the algorithm and Drake. Rick Ross, 50 Cent laughed saying that Rick Ross had 2,000 albums sold, right? But the numbers come back as saying it's 17,000, which is still low, the lowest selling of his career by a lot. And I think it was 2,000 maybe sold physical, but then 15,000 worth in streams.
Damn, that's terrible.
That's what it was. Terrible. When you look it up, let's see, all time.
I think that was my number 2 though.
That was your guess?
When we talked about it, I think I said 20. I said 25 was first, and then I wanted to be kind of like, a little forgiving, and because he hasn't dropped something in a while, I think I upped it up to 50. But that 20, 25, I could see it.
Listen, the lowest Rick Ross sold ever 5 years ago before this album was 30,000 in 2021, richer than I ever been. And now he got about half of that with Set in Stone in 2026, first week. This was a man that debut album, first week sales, we're going back to Trilla, 2008 was 200,000. Port of Miami was 190,000. Mastermind was 180,000. Teflon Don, 180,000. Deeper Than Rap, 160,000. Rather You Than Me, 100,000. Port of Miami 2, 80,000. Hood Billionaire, 75,000. He had crazy numbers. God Forgives I Don't, his highest selling album with 218,000 first week. He would debut on number 1. He has 5 solo albums that debut number 1 on Billboard 200. Port of Miami, Trilla, Deeper Than Rap, God Forgives I Don't, Mastermind. This is not the same Rick Ross. This is lowest week selling ever. Now, people argue, him specifically, he's independent. 50 Cent went off on him, laughing at him, making fun of him. He responded back to 50 Cent, saying, what's going on in Shreveport in New Orleans, in that area. Shreveport. Is Shreveport in New Orleans? Or am I bugging? I think it's New Orleans. That area where 50 Cent's built out this compound to make movies and everything independently now, fully more with his production company, because there was something happening with the city funding and he was getting mad at them. And people are like, oh, he might leave. But I don't think he's going to leave. I think he's going to stay there. I think he's just trying to do some negotiating tactics and shit that 50 Cent does. But Rick Ross took this as not that. And he swears that this is him basically bad signs. So they're just arguing, two rich guys arguing about nonsense, if we're being honest. But I will say the hypocrisy in Rick Ross's life recently has been palpable, because he did go viral for saying that Drake's album flopped. He said Iceman flopped. How did it flop? In what world did it flop?
Selling almost 500,000 in the first week.
Bro, Iceman is going to be going back to number 1 next week again, the album. It sold higher in its whatever number week that we're in now than Future's album that he just dropped second week. Drake did higher than that, and Drake's going to be number 1 album in the country again.
I think what it was too, So Far Gone sold like 20-something thousand. It sold more than what Rick Ross's album was. Yeah, and that's an album from fucking back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you can be mad at each other, whatever, but you have to at least be factual, Ross. You can't say Iceman was a flop, and then now when your album truly flops, it's not a flop. And it's okay. And I got money before. There's just so much hypocrisy. And I think that's what hurts him, where you don't longer seem as like the boss and the witty boss that had this much push on social media, and you still are funny. You still give good interviews, but it's like people see the hypocrisy, and it becomes frustrating. You know, it becomes frustrating. So it's debuting number 45 potentially on the Billboard 200. So not even top 20, not even top 30.
So they said in the radios, they was cooking us in the chat, saying in the radios number 2.
It went number 2 on urban. Number 2 on urban radio.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking? Number 2 on urban radio. Get the fuck out of here. And he says that this is album of the year. Rick Ross, this is album of the year.
No.
It's album of the year.
I fuck with you, Rick Ross, but stop it.
Yeah, that's what it's so right there. Set in stone, you know, you said it. That shit's sold stone, bro. That shit's bad. Bro, yeah, you the boss. You got money, you're getting paid. There's no way that your producer, your beats wasn't like bumping, bro. There's no way that you didn't have writers. There's no, like, I don't know. Like, it was just some bullshit album that was put together, bro. You talking about your money stuff. You talking about your boss things, but there was nothing on that album that really stuck, bro. Like, usually there's 1 or 2 songs that you can, like, play and be like, all right, at least they had some people on it. But, bro, even down to the beats, like, the beats just wasn't even hidden. And you're known for having some classic beats. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for all the talk that he had. We know he's a good artist, bro, and he can do something. And it was just so underwhelming hearing that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no. And he had like 20 features on the album, like all these features on the album. I think that Rick Ross needs to understand, and a lot of artists need to understand this in their career, where there's a moment in a lot of rappers' career and life where their entire life hits a pivot. Realistically, right now, he is bigger than his music. If I'm him, you might not no longer be an album artist.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say because he was an album artist. He has a crazy discography with drop incredible albums. People are not excited anymore for Rick Ross albums. That's not a thing. But if I'm you, drop better singles. Roll them out longer. Like consistently. A song every 2 months. Freestyles, hop on people's songs, remix shit, get back in your mixtape bag. Be active, rather than just dropping an album and expecting people to just like it just because.
Yeah,
that's not how it works. This is 2026. You gotta roll shit out good. And I love, like, shout out to Karen Civil. I watched the Joe Budden podcast this morning, what she was talking about. I disagree. She's saying that certain things happen, like Fanatics Fest and etc. and the Jay-Z stadium shows, and Rick Ross was doing promo during the time, and that stuff overshadowed him and overdid it. You can pivot. You can pivot. Those things, we knew about the Jay-Z show a while ago. You can pivot. You can change. He already pushed the album back once. Push it back again. If you got to. Push it back again. I would have pushed it back again. Wait until the DJ Khaled album drops, and you're on the DJ Khaled album. Use the success and momentum from the DJ Khaled album, DJ Khaled singles. Then you drop another single, and then you drop your album. Because now he's doing interviews saying that he's going to drop another album before the year ends. Why? Because this one wasn't successful? Since when was Rick Ross the 2-album-a-year guy? Now he has to become that? Or is it because Gamma? Because you got to pay them niggas back.
Yeah.
And you got to fulfill the contract. Is it that? I think that's the reason. But all your producers and A&Rs want to be all in the comments coming at me. You guys are biased. B-Dot, you're biased. That's your friend. B-Dot was promoting his artist, Rick Ross's artist and stuff. That immediately gave me, okay, that's his friend. You're interviewing him. You're going to be biased. At least just be honest, guys. It's okay to be biased as long as you're honest about it. Don't try to fluff it and sugarcoat it. Oh, it was number 2 on urban radio. What the fuck are you guys talking about? What is going on here? Since when do we care about urban radio? Now we're going to talk about things in label terms as if we're record labels. We are listeners and consumers. We're podcasters, YouTubers. We're young guys, like the youth. We're on the internet. We don't give a fuck about urban radio.
Yeah.
Like, what are you niggas talking about here?
And it makes that Drake take sound even crazier because those are the DJs that's spinning his stuff on the radio. So you can easily give a DJ some money and make sure that thing is running all the time.
And it's gonna be number 1. Anything he drops is probably gonna be number 1 on the Miami radio because he's a Miami artist and Miami DJs love him. Okay, but is it really banging? Is this his best music? Is this the best effort that he could put out there? It's not. And that's just a fact. Niggas gotta stop lying.
Yeah.
Do better.
I hope some of these artists like realize you got a name from the older shit that you used to do, but people's attention span ain't the same no more. If you're not dropping consistently, people's gonna forget about you, and you can't just do stuff with your name anymore. Because your name will get your first couple listeners, but once they realize that shit's ass, oh, you're gonna lose everybody, you know?
Listen, and Rick Ross is still Rick Ross. Don't get me wrong. He's a legend. He's a legend. But because you are a legend, you got to move legendary.
Right.
You got to do legendary shit. There's a lot of hypocrisy in your statements and everything you're doing. You're moving sloppy, and as results of the album, people are not going to give a fuck about this shit next week. That's it. Because of the reactions, the results, and your way that you've been promoting it, or lack of promotion. We have to just be honest. It's okay to be honest, guys. He's still Rick Ross. He's still living life. He's still rich. People get that. That's not the conversation. We're talking about the music and the promotion of the music and the quality of the music. Compare it to him. Nobody else. We're not talking about Drake. Bro, people with Drake is Drake. And if it's really Drake's fault, nigga, then go off on Drake on the album. It'll probably help your sales. You know, you're talking about Drake every fucking interview, and I don't blame him. But at that point, put it into the art. Put it into the music. We don't get it in the music. So what is happening? You know, there's no strategy. Use that as a strategy. Diss him on a song. Make a diss record. Fuck it. Talk about how you don't like how he came out DJ Khaled. Say that. Because Khaled doesn't have Drake on his album. Khaled pushed his album back. And Khaled said that he pushed his album back. Another motherfucker in the music industry lying to the fans. Last week he said, I think it was on Jimmy Fallon or something, he said, you know, I pushed it back because I've been getting inspired. I went to the Jay-Z show. I got inspired. And I got to go back in the lab. I got to cook up again. I had to push the album back. You pushed the album back because you couldn't get the fucking Drake features. Stop lying. You niggas be lying. And that's why people don't fuck with you as much as they do. Because you just blatantly lie. That's not facts. The fact is, you posted a movie trailer, you spent all this money on it, you put fucking Mark Wahlberg in the shit, and you announced that you have Drake on the album without confirming that Drake was on the album. You lied. You lied, and then people are calling you out. And guess what? When that DJ Khaled album drops, it's gonna flop too. You can have Jesus Christ on that shit, nigga. It's gonna flop.
It's gonna be bad, yeah.
Because you the energy is just off. You niggas is capping. Stop capping. We're called cap here. We're allowed to cap. But you guys gotta stop capping. This shit's crazy. And especially Drake coming at you the way he did on his album. Come on, bro. Khaled, not Ross. You know, but you know, I could have, man. Bro, Rick Ross got attacked in Canada like 2 years ago. Rap about that. Like, talk about that. Like, put that into music. You could do so much, bro. Seize the moment because you're talking about him every interview. Just put it into your music. But maybe it's like, oh, I don't want to do that because they're going to say I used the boy. They're going to say it regardless, nigga.
Well, if you cared about that, you wouldn't be fucking talking about him.
Yeah, you're talking about him everywhere.
Interviews, but yeah.
So get money off of it.
Yeah.
Get money off of it.
Fuck it.
Get people's attention off of it. Drake would listen too, probably, because Drake's a fan of you. As long as you niggas don't fuck with each other now, but you guys are fans of each other. You guys are fans of each other. That ego shit, though, is crazy. My God, bro. There's a video here that he was rude. Let me see. Let's play this video. Supposedly he was rude. Let's not even play it. Let's not play it because they're gonna say fuck it.
Bro,
I don't want Gamma going off on us. They don't think it was a propaganda show against Ross. It's not the case. We just calling shit out. I'm sorry.
I seen a video too of like he was doing like signing, like people would go and see him like sign the album and shit. A meet and greet. Shit was like 5 people. Like,
my God.
Like the line was like fucking tiny and shit. I don't know if it was at the end of the day or something, but bro, the Rick Ross to pull 3-4 fans. And then some fans was trying to ask him questions and he was just pushing them off to the side. Like, don't ask me that shit. Like, what the fuck?
I think let's play the clip then. Sorry, Gamma. Niggas want to be mad and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gamma. Let's play the clip then real quick. I have it right here, what Erlin's referring to. Because, bro, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Right here. Here's one of it. I think this is this one.
No, I'm just saying, why, why I said something.
No weird trilogy question.
No weird trilogy questions. I know trilogy is the question. Let's go.
No weird trilogy question.
No, I'm just saying, why, why I said something.
No question the boss, baby.
Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, you already know. BK in the building, BK. Let him say Brooklyn. Yeah.
I got my own media company. Can I ask you some questions about the album?
See, you done already tried to move that. Now you doing mercy. You gotta watch. That's y'all Brooklyn.
I'm from Nashville, bro. I just want to ask you a couple questions. The album is called Set in Stone. Why not, Trilogy of Port of Miami? My bad.
Set in Stone, fam. I'm coming no weird trilogy questions and all that.
No, I'm just saying, why Set in Stone?
No question the boss. It's Set in Stone. This shit is brick. It's that good.
It's literally brick.
And you bricked, brother. You hit brick. Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah.
The irony of calling it Set in Stone, and this shit really is rocks. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Listen, the fan, that's a valid question.
Yeah.
If you did a trilogy to Port of Miami, off of that alone, you'll get more sales and you get more success because nostalgia sells. People want that. You already did a part 2, ended with a trilogy. Why not that? I think it's a valid question.
Yeah.
But you pushing the fan off? I don't know. He's probably grumpy. God bless. Shout out to Ross regardless. Nigga be lying. The boss. Nigga be lying all the fucking time though. God bless. YouTube, guys. Today, YouTube announced a brand new thing that I'm excited for. Peacock officially is bundled with YouTube starting early next year, 2027. NBC streamer biggest wholesale distribution deal to date. The bundle will be in addition to the existing alongside already YouTube Premium plan, which I have. YouTube Premium is one of the best subscriptions I've had. I think YouTube Premium is the best subscription I have in my life. Aside from a couple OF accounts and stuff. But YouTube's Premium plan is the best. It's the best. I've had it for years. $15. I get no commercials. Everyone sees commercials. I don't see commercials. And now they have this where you can actually watch Peacock included in the payment. So I'm going to be saving money. Assuming that they don't just bundle just to double the price, which I guess they might eventually. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, it seems like it's just going to be included into current base model price, which I love. You can watch music in the background, videos in the background on YouTube, turn it off, lock it, and it keeps playing. It's a model that I'm surprised Netflix hasn't done. If they did it, their podcast would be more successful. That's why the Netflix podcast deal is evaporating before our eyes. I'm telling you guys right now, 2027, January, February, I'm predicting it now. We're going to get some news about that. Netflix podcast shitting the bed. Watch. I'm predicting it now. G-Unit and Roc-A-Fella. It's 2026, and I would have never predicted this, that we have right now in this year a Roc-A-Fella and G-Unit beef, basically. Because we have Memphis Bleak, one of Jay-Z's best friends, Jay-Z's former artist, I think technically still artist. I don't know. I don't know if he's on the Rock Nation, but Memphis Bleak, he went on Breakfast Club and Charlamagne the God asked him, hey, Tony Yayo in the past has questioned whether Jay-Z supports you financially enough for now, or so your career is enough. And Memphis Bleak went off. And then we had Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda representing 2026 version of G-Unit now, going off back. And it's some of the funniest shit I have heard this whole year. Let's play the clips for people to see of this. This shit was crazy, bro. And Uncle Murda, listen, the shit that he was talking, I'm impressed. He probably is really doing good financially because if we're being honest, who the fuck is playing Uncle Murda's music? Nobody. Every year people do play the wrap up. But does the wrap up feed you for the whole year? Hell no. So he's definitely, getting paid by 50 and going performing on shows. 50 Cent pays him as like a, artist on concert, performance touring, act, things like that. past money. He's doing his thing, but it's not off the music.
Yeah, I might be a little old school. I still listen to Murder, yo.
Get the fuck out of here, Erlen. You are crazy. I know. You're the same nigga that plays Don Q, so I'm not surprised. Fuck.
Yeah, Don Q go crazy.
What the fuck, Erlen?
Yeah.
Imagine seeing Erlen at a red light. He bumping that Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder.
Whoa! 7 a.m. in the morning, nigga. You even eat breakfast. You playing Uncle Murder.
You know, Spotify be telling you got 3 monthly listeners and shit.
Yo.
I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of 7, yeah.
Here's how it started. We'll keep it in chronological order real quick. The clips here. We have Memphis Bleak at first.
Yayo's thing had what does he say? That
Jay-Z don't help nobody?
Jay-Z don't help
He'll
nobody.
put it up more on
Yeah.
Y'all been going at it.
Yo, say 401k records, nigga. It's called Hold It Down, homie. Drop some heat. Niggas ain't paying your bills, cuz. If 50 said 1 year, these niggas will be in a shelter. They shouldn't be allowed to talk about us or anybody when you literally are a dependent. Niggas can't even wear their jewelry without their boss.
Damn.
Show me a picture of Yayo walking around with his chain, the passport chain, without 50 Cent there.
Damn. I don't know if that's a fact. Damn.
That you and Jay's friendship is just was more business. I've never seen it.
Well, him and 50 friendship is just financial.
Damn.
It's like, yo, what you want me to be? Yo, Jay, look out for me. I drop bombs. We win the last Yayo record.
Oh, no.
He's a dependent. We all bosses, business owners. No, I got a bar in the restaurant in Vegas. Tell him pull up and come eat. Where's his big
God damn.
Where's his hot? Do he even have a hot? Wait, let me ask you a question.
He does.
Do this nigga have children? Where's these niggas' kids? And you talking about somebody taking care of you. Who are you taking care of, man? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a daycare center for senior citizens, rappers. Since they want to be dependent and want people to look out for them, but only thing they got to let me put life insurance on them. So if they die, we cash it out.
Well,
Crazy. So here we have the clip of Uncle Murder spazzing right here.
Uncle responding to Memphis Bleak.
If 50 stopped fucking with niggas for a year, it'll be over.
I will be in a trap. What is you talking about? I'm still a street nigga. I'm not on Jay-Z, Nas and them level. It's cool.
Yayo's stupid for saying that though, because you giving him his point. He's like, I'm gonna be in a trap, nigga. So you say you gonna sell drugs? Like, what are you saying? Like,
nah, but I think his point was, if he didn't fuck with 50 no more, like he still knows how to get his money. Yeah, like
so he's a dependent then. That's he's giving him his point. You're a dependent then. If 50 Cent stopped fucking with you for a year, you gotta sell drugs. He's Tony Yayo. That was a bad response. And then Memphis Bleak tweeted too. He was like, "That's my point. You just proved me right."
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
it didn't sound how he thought it sounded. I'll be in a trap. I'm a hustle again.
Yeah, like he could have been like, yo, without 50, I mean, we still got our podcast. I still got this, and that.
Yeah, they got the volume. They got a podcast deal with the volume.
Then they got a cannabis store too.
Yeah, they got cannabis stores.
So I mean, they know how to get money aside from it. But at the end of the day too, they still have a guy who's a cash cow where they can just get extra cash on, you know? Like I think that was his point too, is just like, yeah, we getting money still, but at the end of the day, if that shit stops, like we got our own thing. Like but yeah, he did come out wrong with that shit. Like the trap out of everything.
Yeah, he's a legend though, don't get me wrong. Tony Yayo, for those who don't know, Tony Yayo's the inspiration behind John Cena's You Can't See Me. That's how John Cena got it from Tony Yayo's dance. That was Tony Yayo's dance. And then John Cena being a G-Unit fan, dressing like G-Unit to this day, well, when he was fighting, that's the inspiration. Tony Yayo's You Can't See Me. Eminem quotes Tony Yayo as one of his favorite rappers, one of the best rappers he's ever heard of to this day. People love Tony Yayo. Gives some of the best interviews, content, podcast world. The Vlad stuff blew up like crazy. But I don't want to see you trapping. You're a grown-ass man.
I shouldn't be the way.
Don't be trapping. But let's keep it going, the clips.
Making money before, like niggas would be like, yo, Yayo was a pack pumper. No, nigga, I was getting money on 134 and God Brewer.
Let me say this. As far as niggas do got a successful weed.
Is that Bobby Shmurda?
That's
And I know
Uncle Murder.
you gotta rest him up. I don't mind. We can do this too. We could go. Let's see what you made last month, and we can show what we made last month, and we could continue to do month for month to see who's making more money as far as that business is concerned. And we can show houses too. I got a pool. We can show who houses flyer. I got to deal with Empire. I get paid to put out music. Niggas don't depend on 50, but niggas get money with 50. And I salute that, and I appreciate that nigga like a motherfucker. And the only bleak verse I ever fucking like is the one that Jay-Z wrote, nigga. The only bleak verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. I ain't never like a bleak verse that he wrote by himself. Fuck out of here. Niggas ain't no Memphis Bleak fans like that neither, nigga.
Is this just like New York niggas, period?
Shout out to Jess Hilarious and Lauren LaRosa, the Breakfast Club doing a thing. And I want to play this clip of that they didn't play.
Can't lie, no Memphis.
And my daughter being
shit.
Listen to this shit, bro. This shit had me dying, nigga.
All right, bro, can I get...
And my daughter be in college next year. Pardon me, I'm turned up. And the kids is in swimming school, nigga. Because I got a big swimming pool in the backyard, nigga.
Now look. Now,
do you got a pool, nigga?
Do you got a pool, nigga? The fuck? Not the plastic shit from Walmart either. Because technically, if you got that, you still got a pool.
Look, now,
I'm just being clear.
All right, now look.
Go ahead, yeah.
All right, thank you. Let me get the floor now. Now, Gilly, right? Niggas talking about change, right? Why we not talking about trust, life insurance?
I heard they were gonna come back.
Why we
They brought the junior shoes back. I don't think if they're available, but they're already promoting it. I'm not sure if the link dropped.
I wanted them shit so bad.
The trust is very important. Life insurance is very important.
Life insurance. Why we not talking about real estate?
Oh, I got the trust too.
You gotta let me go though.
I'm just talking about. I forgot to mention that. I got the trust too, nigga.
You gotta let me.
Because I'm financially.
You gotta let me talk.
Liquid. Like I'm on point.
Okay, I got you.
Niggas making up words, bro.
So
let me finish though, right?
Crazy.
Nigga talk about the passport, right? I'm a nigga like when
meant
we
to say legit, not liquid,
right?
But financially,
Gilly, wow, look, I'm a nigga when we in rooms,
Gilly, you
right?
started
Don't worry
with me,
about it.
nigga.
Don't worry about it. This little dime.
I got you. Boop, boop, boop. Got you.
Yo, so look, a nigga talking about
I was
change,
thinking.
right?
I was trying to figure out what's the quit.
Yo, I'm gonna let.
Yayo be tight when niggas cut him off because Yayo want to be the star all the fucking time. Here we have it. He kept going off.
This is bigger than yours and more expensive than all your shit, nigga. You see me, nigga, everywhere I go, nigga. When I'm with 50 and when I'm without them, nigga. I wear my shit everywhere, nigga. Brooklyn, turn up gang. Bang, bang, nigga. Back to that shit, yeah.
Man, he turned to a youngin' again.
I'm just saying, on that energy. He told me a nigga was talking about me. I ain't know a nigga said that about me, nigga.
Man, hold on.
You fucking crazy, nigga.
Yeah. Did you not see what I seen?
Crazy,
Oh
nigga.
no, but what I'm saying is,
You got to be crazy, nigga.
Niggas is still talking about the same shit. Chains, cars, all the shit that make niggas get broke. Facts, right?
Yeah.
Chains, cars.
This episode of Me and I Was With You.
It's the most unorthodox. Like this shit's hilarious. These old. Man. But listen, I would like to see where this goes. I don't want to see nobody die though. But any other thing, I'm down. They want to wrap it out. They want to show the money. They want to podcast it out. They both have a successful new podcast. Memphis Bleak has his own as well. I think it's under the Black Effect Network. That's probably why he was on the Breakfast Club promoting that. And then Charlamagne was gassing him up and like asking him these questions because he knows it's going to go viral and get some clips. All right. Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo, hilarious, great, successful podcast with the volume. Shout out to them, fellow podcasters. These guys are funny as fuck. This is entertaining. I just want more of this, you know, as long as it doesn't cross that road, you know. But it's crazy how 50 Cent and Jay-Z are beefing, but it's not even them doing anything. It's they're under their henchmen.
Crew, yeah.
Oh,
It's their crew. Roc-A-Fella versus G-Unit in 2026. Everything comes back around, guys. Full circle nostalgia. People love nostalgia. We also, still speaking of beef, we have 38 Spesh. I can't even say young rapper because that nigga's old. But 38 Spesh, I think he's like 38.
Yeah, he is old.
I think he's 38. 38 Spesh.
But he's up and coming.
Up and coming. But definitely one of the best rappers in the past couple years. And we're talking about just skill wise, he's one of them. Really fucking good. But 38 Spesh called out Jadakiss because he rapped with Jadakiss and he feels like he out-rapped Jadakiss and he wants to do it again or something. And he keeps saying like Jadakiss, you know, put me on a song. And then Jadakiss, he feels like Jadakiss is kind of ducking him.
Yeah, he wanted a verse from him, and then Jadakiss didn't really respond and stuff. Felt like he was just pushing him to the side, so started dissing him pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a sense of entitlement, in my opinion, that 38 Spesh feels like, and he feels like he deserves to get a Jadakiss verse, and he can out-rap Jadakiss and all this shit. This has been a topic for the past couple of weeks. The reason I'm discussing it is because shout out to a couple OGs and older people I ran into, fans of ours, supporters of ours over the weekend, and they asked multiple occasions, they were like, yo, you guys haven't talked about the 38 Spesh shit, the Jadakiss shit yet. So, here it is. My take, I think 38 Spesh is corny for this. I think that there is no world, no universe where he comes near to Jadakiss at all. I think Jadakiss is light years beyond him. I think we need to respect the legends, especially the legends that don't bother nobody.
Yeah.
Jadakiss does not bother nobody. He is now resorting to insulting Fat Joe, DJ Khaled, people surrounding him because he can't go off too much on Jadakiss because Jadakiss don't play that shit. So he wants to go off on the people around him, right? Making fun of their age. Nigga, how old are you? Like, it doesn't make sense. There's a lot of hypocrisy in this shit. You could rap, so just rap. This whole clickbait shit, it works momentarily. It's not long term. This is not going to resort to 38 Spesh having a successful career because of this. That's not the case. That's not the case. Now, if you drop a crazy album and becomes critically acclaimed on some random shit, it could happen because you rap your ass off. But I feel like it's just whack.
Yeah, that's why
I think it's whack.
I just saw he's 41. So, this
nigga's 41, bro.
He's a 41.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah.
Yeah, I understand.
These niggas is wildin'.
I understand, your career is kind of popping off now. You're getting more, like noticed and shit. But Jadakiss is an established rapper. He already did everything that he had to do to get to where he's at. He doesn't owe you anything. Nobody owes you anything. It's like for you to feel like, all right, you're at that skill level and stuff to come at him and be like, yo, I deserve this. No, you don't. Like, he just doesn't have to give you anything, At the end of the day, you could still make your music. You could still feature other people and go crazy. There's no point of coming at this guy when he never, try to do that shit to you. And I don't know, bro. That shit just looks crazy for real.
Here we have today, he dropped a song against dissing Jadakiss, Fat Joe, Jim Jones, and DJ Khaled. Let's play it real quick.
Hey, yo. Every day I wake, I got new hate. These niggas ride dick so much, they got a due date. Rappers too.
Is he doing an AI video, and it's supposed to be what, Fat Joe and Jadakiss in front of him as podcasters?
Jim Jones is in that too, right there.
Nah, this is crazy. Nah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do I look like Busta Rhymes real quick right there? Holy shit.
Rappers too fake, frontin', they have to move weight. You joined the gang at 30-something. That was too late. You think
Okay. Saying Jim Jones is an old gang member.
38 give a fuck what a rap dude make. They had wagyu on their plates. We had cube steaks. Niggas only care about you and how they shoes lace. You had a baby by a bum bitch. That's a fool's mate.
So Jim, I don't see two white men jumping Spesh.
Fool's mate. Okay, I get that. That's a bar.
He's falling down the escalator in the airport. Niggas is cooking him and he's telling the cops, yo, they jumped me, they attacked me. Spesh ain't doing none of that. I don't see Spesh running at the Roc-A and all that.
This is an AI video right here too? What's going on?
Bro, that looks like a fake Jay-Z.
Is it Jay-Z in the back?
I don't see Spesh didn't have these kind of issues because he moves audible.
Hey, yo, I came to talk to these kids on some grown shit. follow no man. Do your own shit. But please make sure you own shit. Don't have a lot of chains with no cribs or some Jim Jones shit.
I just told my young buck I'm gonna give him a deal if he bites you. You ain't got enough money to talk to in any type of way like that. I'm gonna spare you. You heard your joke to me, but my young boy ain't gonna spare you.
Because this is mimicking the Jim Jones video when Jim Jones, we'll play it after here. He was like, my young boy gonna get you. And he showed him, and it's like an old ass nigga. This is young boy.
Local Raptor.
Tough pizza. So he's making fun of that. That's funny.
Yo, Jim, I got a bone to pick. That's some whole shit talking about how another nigga clothes fit. When your house on the foreclosed list. He lost his crib in 06, and this nigga still homesick. What I really don't get, you wanna be a street nigga so bad that you got Alpo, old bitch. But Post said she don't blow dick. What?
In love with me. Okay. She was mad in love with me, but I just could never really get into her like that because I was doing other things, and she.
I'll tell you this much. Now he's going below the belt. He's coming at Chrissy Jones. This is Jim Jones' wife. Oh my God, nigga. He don't like that shit. I didn't know he did this. Wow. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well, ladies and gentlemen.
Post said she don't blow dick. Man, this nigga talking like a boss, but ain't giving out no jaws. Nigga, you can't even go home and get a blowjob. Before you made cash off rap, what was your job? Jim's story faker than the one fact yo raw. And yo broad face type valid. Without that body work, that bitch would be shaped like Khaled. Better free.
Dang.
Place some steaks for some late night salads. No matter how much you hate, you can't take my talent. You're talking to a real man with skilled hands. I took kilograms and build brands. Got a flow that'll fill stands. Only reason Kiss eating cause he fat Joe, Lil Mans. Fools make. Fools make.
Retired rapper podcast network.
Fools me.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. Lying ass.
You always do that. The fuck, man.
He's like mimicking him. It's kind of funny. But I don't like it, man. I don't just like him. Even the bars weren't even hard like that. Like it could have been harder. I guess he was not trying to make like a rapidy rap song.
Nah, yeah,
kind of more anthematic.
Nothing complicated, but
nothing complicated.
Because I know in the one that Fat Joe and Jada dropped,
Aroma,
the Stove Gods, yeah, he had
that hook is crazy.
He had this one line that it was like, "Is this about a verse or your career?"
Yeah,
and he didn't have to say a name, but that's pretty much going right at 38 Spesh. So for him to
literally
make this whole diss song from that one line is like, bro, that's crazy.
No, yeah. Here I'm gonna play the clip of Jim Jones, Young Bull. My Young Bull will get you right here.
If he bites you, you ain't got enough money to talk to me. You're not even allowed to be talking to me in any type of way like that. I'm gonna spare you. You heard your joke to me, but my young boy ain't gonna spare you.
Niggas will walk you down. Don't get it confused, bro.
Tonight we gonna walk on you. Matter of fact, tonight we gonna. I told him I'm gonna give him a deal.
Niggas will walk you down, bro. ASAP. It's already up. Green light is on your fucking mata. We on you, bro. You shitting me?
Yeah, mata.
And you shouldn't be posting that. Yeah. God forbid 30 something happens to 38 Spesh. Green lights on your mata. Yeah. You the first nigga going to jail, brother, and you just lied on public television, basically everywhere. Nasty. He responds to him. He says, "When did you get some money, Jimmy? Open up for me in a 1,000-seat venue. Stop it." Saying that Jim Jones opened up for 38 Spesh. Hey. And then Fat Joe comments. He says, "I have no idea who this nigga is talking to be clear." Yeah, no. I think it's that's it with the 38 Spesh story. I think Jim Jones gonna respond. How he responds, I don't know. Musically, physically, but the wife shit was crazy. Chrissy, the whole that he don't play with that. Aside from that, I hope Jadakiss doesn't say nothing. I hope Fat Joe, that's it. No more. He's completely beneath these guys. Like, I would have respected more just him rapping and like not trolling them, just rapping and showing you like his skills.
Yeah.
This is not even a skillful record. So it's like now we waiting for all these weeks for you to drop, and this is what you drop. 38 Spesh fans, you gotta be honest. You know he's better than that.
Yeah.
You know he's better than that. You know, speaking about better than that, let's react real quick to the XXL Freshman freestyle or Cypher. And it's not even all of them, I guess, because Skrilla's not in it. So I don't know what is going on, guys. Let's check it out, though. I know Chris Patrick's probably my favorite from what I remember. He probably is going to have the best verse. I might start with him, too.
Hey, okay, thank God he made me like me. If he made me like y'all, then I wouldn't be on shit. When it come to Jersey, if it ain't Solana or Fetty, they most likely talking about Chris. Underground Bitcoin, you put your money on me and I promise it's cash well spent. I need a plat that's attached to my name like I came from West Orange with Maxwell Den. Came out the mud, ain't had no cosign or big homie. Draft they came up, they would skip on me. Come from the team, still got rookie of the year. I know there's some rat niggas sick of me. Them boys got tired of putting in pain. I put in pain when I didn't have energy. Zion Will, niggas y'all said was the one lost they place through the breaking from injury. Break through the industry, wasn't a fan favorite off the rip. I went from Jalen Brunson in a Mavericks jersey to the Jalen Brunson on the Knicks. Getting a double, show you if your niggas solid or if niggas with you is a bitch. I cut off 14 people in one fucking day when the world learned I made a list. I keep it thorough, baby, I don't trip. I couldn't skim on my product, I do it like Kimmy when it come to pushing the pound. Chris St. Patrick, moving like Curtis through streets in the edges and get to the path. Certified headhunter, see a golden, I promise I'm breaking them down. Niggas can't duck us forever, that Japanese hitter old tiny level on a mound. Body bags on the ground, nigga ain't fucking with me like I'm Tank. Rap nigga dribble his ass all shit, my little cute, but he still couldn't get to the paint. I'm on a creep like I'm T-Boss and left eye and chili, I'm doing shit these niggas can't. Niggas is bums, they ain't fucking with Saint. These niggas is bums, they ain't fucking with Saint, you dig?
That shit went downhill right after that.
Damn, he killed that shit.
Good.
They shouldn't have had him go first, though.
Yeah,
You set the bar too high, because he's probably he's the best rapper out of all of them. Let's keep it going, though. Shout out to, was it LA Reezy?
Come on, Larry. Come on,
Lareezy.
come on, Larry. Hey, come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
The man on the corner just called me your prophet.
But hit the Waluigi.
what the fuck
Waluigi ad-lib, nigga. Oh, wow.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Man, hit the wall.
Come on, Larry.
Man, hit the Wario fucking emo.
Wow.
Come on.
What the fuck?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, what the fuck was that, bro?
Shit.
Is that his shit? Is that his shit?
Maybe it's sorry if it's
that
is that his slogan or something. I don't know.
Yo.
Let's keep it going. This is crazy.
Man on the corner just called me your prophet. The man in the mirror just got up and locked in. I am the man that did not be forgotten. I come from the south where the prison is rotten. 21 years consuming McDonald's. Niggas gon' turn into nuggets out here. 70 years if you lucky right here. Let's get things clear while I'm thugging right here. Just made a thug smile from in the ear. He was mugging me outside on the corner. Who this nigga smiling around here? He ain't want it. Ain't that dude with a shout from his idols? Ain't that dude with a shout from the goat? Yeah. The wizard of reason. The way I went through potholes to get on the yellow brick road. Stand on shit till I prove it. Can't whip ass to the booty. Penetration to the pay attention to the student. Pay attention to the music. Selling dope shit like I'm Frank Lucas. I'm keeping the goofy like the Three Stooges. Salam alaikum. Boy, you goofy. Woo, woo. Stay up on that beam. My name is Larry from New Orleans. Uptown, I'm keeping the G. I'm utilizing my time right now because society be a time thief. You think it's for you? Now this one for me. This for the 12, this 7 and 3. You think it's for you? Now this one for me. This one for me. This for Larry. This straightforward like a shotgun house. Boot paint on the porch to keep out. But need that for bomb. You gotta put me on Q-tip to the bullshit. Getting blocked out. Can't lose focus on the feed right now. Best that I found on my dreams right now. Show the whole world who Larry is now. Cause I feel like the black Jew breeze right now. Blah.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, it picked up. It got better.
Not bad.
Shout out to him. At the beginning was crazy though.
Yeah, you
should've
should've
now, what the fuck was
I
that?
don't know what the fuck.
But I do remember him now. He's from New Orleans. I think I remember like Cash Money spotlighted him or something happened. I forgot, but I remember him being a young New Orleans artist.
So these artists are
fire.
Are finishing their ciphers. Then remember back then they would. Who was it?
A couple 3 bars.
3 bars and just stop.
3 bars and it'll be done, or a fucking Lil Mosey type shit. You know what I'm saying? Embarrassing.
Yeah, but Skrilla's not on it. So certain people that weren't on it, like Skrilla's the 6'7" guy, he's not on here. Thank God. That nigga sucks. But let's keep it going.
What is this motherfucker?
Ain't no more regular living, we torn, I barely remember what day it is. Camera get put in your face and the young nigga turn to a motherfucking alien. Yeah. Know they gon' study my moves, they wait till the young nigga finally crash up.
Had to take all of that pain, got rich, the whole gang eat when I cash out. Take me a dose, yeah, I need it. Hey, nigga be mad, yeah, all of my business. Hey, really gon' hate, yeah, when a young nigga winning. Hey, niggas be yapping, yeah, I know he a bitch. Hey, back of the sprinter, yeah, I'm black in the venom, got rats in the denim. Hey, bro, they said, Cam, are you up next? Now they treat me like Plex in the making, yeah, I'm moving through Europe, yeah, with demons, yeah, I'm hitting these stages, yeah. They will keep calling my phone, trying to turn the little artist commercially basic.
That was short.
It was alright.
Short and sweet.
It's nothing special. I'm pretty sure I've seen him. He's like in the underground scene. He's like one of the most popular ones in the underground scene. But that beat is not for him.
No,
the beat's not for him. Let's keep it going. Slayer is one of my favorite underground artists right now and young artists. Let's see how he does on here.
I cannot chase the pussy, can't jerry it. I'm not evil, but my twin, he nefarious. Oh, you hating, that shit is hilarious. Different color rubber bands, various. I feel like the one constant, the variable. Why he acting like he is not buriable? Need someone smart, I can marry you, fool. Got no chain, so I'm free, just like Harriet, too. Hey, McDonald's, you cool, no, I kinda act goofy. I stretch out my money like Luffy. Got the Mexican drone on my phone talking to me, but honestly, that shit a doozy. Hard in the bitch, if you cannot do this, nigga, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me. Whipping my whistle damn hard, they got eyes if it's on like I'm riding with Team Zoomy, damn. Shit not 50-50, cause I'm always gonna win, get up with me. I be getting chicken hella crispy. If you look at my lens, hella crispy. Yeah, these niggas, they rat 10 like they Mickey. And she want babysit, hold on. She want that babysit, Icky Vicky. Red hat, call up Rock and Misty, bitch.
Okay, he did better than So-So to me. I got him better than So-So's Slayer. So far, I got Chris, Lariz, then Slayer, and then So-So rankings.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.
Nelly.
Yeah. Holy Ghost on me. I'm out of my body. Prayed up in the lobby, then turn up the party. I put 14 to get back to my shorty. I showed up and showed the folks how to live godly for real. Yeah, they want me on their team, then it's fine by me. Now the same ones trying to get signed by me. BET nominees, so they saw it at me. Copy no stereotype on the radio. Gang ain't doing no sign mistake. Been clocked in at the devil outside. I'll slide, man. I got some time today. Can't check me now. Moving, Lord bless these mouths. Kept it 100, can't test me now. Y'all only gave half like Epstein files. Y'all crazy. Stay with the eyes on the goal. Got Lil Zuko here to watch my blind spot. Last year we did wasn't loud. We turn up the crowd, felt like a headline slot. Lit up the scene, so hit up the team. Let them know we need a new time slot. Lifted his name more viral than Playboy Cardi, but you know I ain't lying. Stop. What? Take me to your bosses. Where's yo getting them upside down crosses? L27 has upside down losses. Slaps for the soul that actually go. Never about 500 racks to the dough. Had to pray on that like a mat on the floor, but I act like you know. Never thought I would reach these heights. All glory to Jesus Christ. Gotta make sure your people right. He gon' come like a thief in the night. Come on. Alright? It's a new mainstream now. Everybody know you can't box God in no more. Oh wait, won't win no more. Make a YN not wanna spin no more. Hey. Y'all thanking God, but don't hang with God. Y'all think that's kind of odd. I plant a seed, but don't look at me to save you, brother. That's not my job. Brother, that's not my job. Brother, that's not my job. Thinking of sweet and playing the streets in the bay, mess around and your car got robbed. Hey, be cautious who you gon' let sit beside you. All these Judas opportunists come to nickel dime you. What? Don't let these algorithms hypnotize you. West to the world, Jesus Christ, my only trip advisor. Come on.
Damn.
This nigga might have been the best one.
Okay.
I'm liking the positive bars. Did he diss Playboy Cardi in that? He kind of came at the Playboy Cardi and the upside down crosses. That's how I kind of caught it.
I'm for it.
Of course you are.
I'm for it.
Of course
that
you are.
Trash ass motherfucker.
Nah, the way he was able to like catch a couple flows, different flows from that beat. You know, that's a tough beat to really like slow it down and stuff.
I think it was just unexpected for the moment.
Yeah.
And the beat and everybody around him, but shout out to him.
That was good.
I never heard of him, so
same. Maybe
that's his vibe. If that's his vibe, I wish him success because we do need positive rap and we do need Jesus Christ and just God, religious and rap and music again. I think it'd be fire to be embraced more mainstream. So let's see. Is there enough time on this for the next guy? Does he say 2 lines?
Let's go, man.
Hurricane
Don't
Wisdom.
Chill, dog.
I was just broke and lonely. Now I'm rich, got all these kinfolk. If you ain't trying to make no bread, then what the fuck you here for? These niggas broke, they going fed, they out here giving info. See my niggas going fast, so let me change the tempo. I'm in the booth with Gmo. Fuck a game, this ain't no demo. The whip all black is emo. With plenty straps, you think this tape, but this shit ain't no Vivo. Caught busy killer on that gate, and all game said was ill. I know that money makes shit straight, but it don't make you real, nigga. It don't make you real though.
Okay.
Nah.
It's not special.
Nah, bro. You try to pull like an X, you know what I'm saying? X stopping the musician. Nah, shit ain't
I
work,
will
bro.
say Hurricane Wisdom though, out of all of them, like music wise, fire. Like, he does got some great shit though. Like I can see him making.
Oh, you heard it before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, he has a couple songs that it's like it does go crazy. So.
We don't have to really check because this is coming from a Don Q guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
coming from a guy who likes bars. Yeah.
Chris Patrick definitely killed it, did the best. And my thing is you don't have to be a rapper to be a part of these ciphers because we still have the iconic cipher with the Yachty, Uzi, and shit that they did, and they're not lyrical miracles. I think that to be honest with you, XXL Freshman doesn't matter no more.
No.
It doesn't matter no more. It's cool that it's still going, but it just doesn't matter because I see it so much. I forgot what was the freshman last year. Like people forget.
Yeah, the last year was pretty bad.
People forget, so it just doesn't matter. Like it's still cool. Like, if I'm an artist, would I turn it down? I don't know if I will. I probably would take it if I'm an artist. Would you turn it down? I think you would take it.
You would take it.
So that's the thing. Is like, I don't want to shit on it. I'm not shitting on it, but I'm just like objectively looking at it, how everything in the playing field, just like I said about verses, these are things that they're not impactful no more.
Yeah.
They're not impactful no more.
The thing is, there's so many versions of it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got On the Radar, you got... you just got different shit. You can just easily do it. As long as the video looks good or whatever, you can make it just pop off on social media and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you would go to XXL to see who was up and coming
Like,
and shit.
that was
you
the
know what I'm saying?
main group that was like, yo, these are the guys to look for.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, before I say anything, but legit, I don't think I've heard of XXL since 2016. But let me see. I might be lying. Who was 2017?
They had to run like
Corday or somebody.
It's just like they started changing the format a little bit. Like before, everybody had their own beat. You know, they chose a beat to freestyle over.
And I like 2017 because 2017 was Tentacion.
Yeah, A-Boogie was in there. PNB.
Yeah, Made in Tokyo, PNB Rock, Ugly God, Cap G, Trash Cardi.
Like, I mean, it's just like nowadays it's
okay. Yeah, you see, I'm lying because 2018 was Ski Mask, JID, Trippie Redd.
Yeah, like they had some names come out. I mean, even for me, these last 2 years been bad. Like there hasn't really been a star to come out. In 2024,
I'm lying. 2019 was The Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Roddy Ricch, Gunna, Corday, Tierra Whack, Rico Nasty.
No, there's been years it's going crazy. But like I think after 2024 it just started like just being a little kind of washed up. They were like putting whoever. And just like I don't like the one beat thing. Like that beat is ass. It reminds me every
that beat's
time
bad, bro.
of like the Kodak when Kodak was on. He's like, who put this trash ass beat?
Yeah.
This sorry ass beat, but he still freestyled and made something of it. But I think that just like these beats aren't for everybody, you know? Like we can't really show the talent of some of these guys. Like let them choose their own thing.
Yeah.
And really freestyle.
Switch that shit up, bro. Like, what is DJ Drama doing there, bro? You're just playing
Mad
one
awkward.
beat the whole thing.
It's not even his beat.
It's not in his beat.
When you got Pumas just chilling next to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro?
It's all one big ad. But listen, I think other people need to just do it. Like BET, other platforms need to create their own XXL Freshman, like freshmen, and highlight these artists every year. Fuck it, compete with them directly because if they're not as impactful, maybe you have a better list, maybe you have better picks. Put it out before them. Do it. I don't see why not. I know the underground sound, I think it's called, but there was an underground one that they did last year. That was dope. I like how they did that, like an underground blog, and they put like underground artists. Shout out to them. What's your reaction? Comment down below. How do you guys feel about the XXL Freshman and the Cypher? Last main topic here, we have New York Mayor Mamdani has gone viral for multiple occasions, for multiple reasons, on multiple occasions over the weekend. things happen back to back. First, we could start off in chronological order. He called out Bibi Netanyahu. He said that he is a war criminal, basically war terrorist. He's a criminal. He said that New York City itself cannot arrest him under the ICC warrant, but he argued that the federal government should act if Bibi visits the United States of America, and people are calling him out for this. You know, I agree with him. I think it makes total sense. The way that he announced it, though, was very strong and powerful, and I'm like, damn, this guy wants to be president. He gives that vibe, and I think he has the potential to be a president in the future. He just has so much charisma, and he has the internet down pat. He knows how to work it. His team is excellent in just putting things together. Whether you agree with shit or not, you cannot knock the execution. It's been stellar this entire... I feel like he's my mayor, and I don't fucking live in New York. That's crazy. That's how powerful he's been moving about it. And obviously, this is something that doesn't affect him. They can't do nothing. New York can't do nothing, but it's still an opinion and a take that I think he knows has influence. Therefore, he shares it. On a national level, he can't do nothing, but I think he can influence change, and he can influence people to just share opinions. He is a mayor of the most popular city in America. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I know people were, on the contrary, were saying that, well, you know, he can't do nothing, so it's a pointless video, pointless statements, pointless opinions, et cetera, et cetera. But it's not. I don't think it's not. I think it's an influence, and he's using his influence for what he believes in, to share what he believes in. Someone that didn't like it, I did not expect him not to like it. I didn't even know he was political. Kyle Kuzma. NBA player Kyle Kuzma has gone viral for his reaction to this. I'll read it here. This tweet where he says, this is 2026, people cosplaying as things that they don't have authority or the talent or the track record to actually be, just a content, a mayor playing president, a founder playing a operator, a content creator playing one-on-one thinking he's a pro, a 25-year-old with a ring light playing economist, everyone auditioning, nobody building. We're raising a generation that learning the reward isn't doing the thing, it's in looking like you did the thing. The clip is the career, the pose is the product, the soundbite is a substitute for life's work. Don't fall for distractions. Kyle Kuzma.
What is he saying?
And then everyone in the comments is saying that it's AI. Like, you used AI for this. What are you doing with AI responses? Like, what the fuck? It feels AI because it feels like left field out of nowhere. And also, is this a take? Are you on BB's side, or, you know, it just felt weird. It felt weird. He's not Jewish. Last time I checked, is Kyle Kuzma Jewish? He's not Jewish. I think I might have seen him with a yarmulke, though. Maybe he just did it for fashion. But, yeah, I don't know. I did not know that Kyle Kuzma... What team is he on now? I don't even know the team.
He got traded. Is he on the Wizards?
Is he even on the league? He's in the league. Yeah, I don't know. But this shit was like, what the fuck?
Plays on Milwaukee right now.
Milwaukee? Okay. Everyone in the comments like, shut up and dribble. This is when shut up and dribble is appropriate. Listen, I think this is weird as fuck by Kyle Kuzma. I don't see the point of this.
Yeah.
I think it's weird as fuck. I disagree with you. I don't think that this is the case. From what I've seen, I think this man genuinely feels this way. And this was already a topic of discussion amongst him and his people that question him. He just decided to then put it into a video. He was asked about this in recent interviews. He's had takes about this. They just made it a professional video to put it out there almost like a PSA. If there's a gentleman in the world that is behind mass murders, I think that it's okay to call them out and call for their arrest, especially when legally they're already being called for their arrest. Why would...
And it involves politics. Like, Kuzma is kind of hypocritical with his statement, saying that people are doing these things for clips and all that stuff. It's like, bro, you have nothing to do with this politics. Like, you pretty much just made this whole statement for you to get viral too.
Literally.
There's, like, if there's a man that is known to be a murderer or whatever, or does crazy things, is gonna walk my city, Of course, I'm not the president. I don't have the final say, but I'm like a mini president. You're walking in my city, walking in my state. Like you have a right to be like, yo, this is how I feel, and this should happen. Like if that's what you think, but
yeah, no, that's just weird, bro.
For him to come out like that, saying like, yo, he's doing this shit off a show, like, no, bro.
Is Kyle Kuzma a friend of Israel? Every time someone dies or somebody celebrity, he was a great friend of Israel. Is Kyle Kuzma a great friend of Israel? I don't know what the angle is. Like, are you getting paid? Like, what is... It just felt weird. It felt odd. Kyle Kuzma is one of the most quiet players ever. He's out. He doesn't talk, but he's stating something about this? Does he even live in New York? Like... Is that your mayor? Like, is it something personal? Did Mamdani fuck your bitch? Like, what happened, bro? Like, it's just odd. And he's responding to everybody on Twitter. That's coming at him sarcastically, going at everybody. You look like a clown. I'm sorry. And it's not even about agreeing or disagreeing with you. It just feels odd. It feels like AI. Like, come on. God bless you. Also, Mamdani's gone viral. The mayor of New York's also gone viral. Aside from the BB stuff, he announced today that he plans for 5 city-backed grocery stores that would offer 30% discounts on produce, meat, and staple foods. And his administration says that the initiative is going to save an average household around $1,000 per year. The first stores are expected to open in 2029. And this went viral today. Right, a 30% discount grocery store, because grocery stores costs have risen 33% nationwide since 2019.
We might starve by then.
Yeah, and he's projected to save New Yorkers an average of $90 a month. So he's making discount in the grocery stores, and there's people mad at this as well. They don't like this. They're saying this is stupid as well.
I mean, I don't know. Like, Mamdani's done things that is, like, kind of legendary, bro. Like, he was up for getting a raise on his, like, being a mayor and stuff, and he denied the raise. He was like, nah, that wasn't one of the problems that the people wanted, that the people were, like, saying, I don't need the raise, let's give that money back. Doing free buses and stuff like that, and now he's trying to, make a store that's basically going to be 30% less than what you see in other places. Like, some good moves that he's trying to do, at least on paper-wise. He's trying to look out for the people, it seems like,
Yeah, and also 9/11. There's some families of 9/11 victims. They launched a petition asking for the mayor to not attend the 25th anniversary this year, the ceremony that they're going to have for the 9/11 anniversary that happened 25 years ago. Supporters of the petition cite disagreements over his past statements on Israel and his political issues, while the mayor said that he intends still to attend and honor the victims, survivors, and first responders, that he's going to be there. He's going to support them. Again, another stupid thing, God bless you, if it's real that these are actually families of the victims, etc. This happened in New York City, and this is the mayor of New York City. The mayor of New York City is going to be there, and that's it. The governor, everybody that represents the city, the state, they're going to be there. That's by default. And I don't think that any petition is going to be valid enough to not have the mayor there. Like, you can say, oh, I don't want him around us if you guys disagree with him, but you're acting like Mamdani killed them. Like, you know what I'm saying? God bless them. May they rest in peace. But the personalization of the mayor, you can't dissociate. Like, this is the mayor. What does he have to do? Like, because you don't disagree with him, symbolically, it's the 25th anniversary of 9/11. I'm not going to be mad at if Big T wants to be there. Dr. Orange, he's the president. He could be there. Yeah. He should be there.
It look crazier if the mayor wasn't there.
It would be. So you can't win. You can't win in this world. That's why I will never be in politics, because no matter what, you're not going to be able to win with people. Just in life a lot of times in general. But let's say he didn't attend the 9/11 memorial. They're going to be bashing him. The mayor of New York does not go to the 9/11 memorial. He's going to go, as he should. It is just so crazy, you know. But don't get me wrong. He has a lot of socialist ideals, and people disagree with a lot of shit that he campaigned and he's doing and plans on doing. So it is what it is. Overall, I don't live in New York. Doesn't affect me directly, but looking at it from the outside in, I've been impressed from what I've seen. I've been impressed by what I've seen. One of the most impressive politicians I've seen ever. And that's just looking at it from the outside in. What they're doing is incredible. He's young. I think he has a bright future. It's hard to be that likable, even when you disagree with somebody. And he achieves that. He achieves that. He achieves that, bro. Like, he could come on here right now and say, fuck me. But he'll deliver it in a way where I might be like, I respect you.
I have to fuck him.
Fuck me too. I agree with you. Fuck me too. Like, he gives that vibe, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a Jedi mind trick or if it's just fucking natural talent, but he got that shit. I'm telling you right now. So, God bless everybody, and rest in peace to those victims of 9/11, though. That's all the main topics there, guys. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I didn't skip over nothing. Yeah, we got everything. RI Energy. Let's end with some local news here. We have Rhode Island Energy. Everybody's complaining, as you should be. RI Energy, Rhode Island Energy, that took over after National Grid here in Rhode Island. The electricity bills are ridiculous. Unbelievable. It should be almost criminal, it feels like. Feels like a joke and a scam. Like, what's happening? They have responded. Rhode Island Energy. Here we have the actual, what is this, the president? Let me see. The president, Greg Cornett. And I'm inviting you, Greg Cornett, to come on the podcast as well. The president of Rhode Island Energy. He says if anybody makes a payment on the very last day that their bill is due and they send it in a check, it's processing time with the bank. It's not anything we control that might impact when the payment actually shows up in our system. Because they're saying that they're having trouble making payments to getting the electricity. Customers have been contacting Channel 12 with a lot of complaints about Rhode Island Energy, and this is what Rhode Island Energy said to Channel 12. Aside from COVID-19 payment protection plan no longer being in use, the president broke down some reasons that customers may be running into trouble. He says because of that, if you're paying it late, paying the bills late, sounds like horse shit. God bless you, brother. It sounds like the runaround. However, the president says that they're working on ways to avoid shutting off customers' power when those situations arise, including a 3-day grace period they're working on to give people when they're paying their bill. We're trying to avoid that in the future is to create an additional grace period so folks aren't subject to disconnection until the grace period is passed. For any he says I can go now to my account with the electric meter, hit the C usage data, and it shows me an hour by hour, day by day what I've been using, he says. Customers should note that opting out of this service will carry a charge since an employee will have to come out and read your meter in person. So to get this service, you have to pay more. If you're having trouble paying your bills, the state has programs that can help Rhode Islanders interested in applying for the low-income home energy assistance program. Can find the community program online, look it up. And also Rhode Island Good Neighborhood Energy Fund through the United Way. Learn more. Listen, I feel like that he's giving people the runaround. It feels like it's the runaround. I don't think it's sufficient enough answers. Matter of fact, come on the fucking podcast, president of Rhode Island Energy. Let's face the music. Let's be transparent with the people. They want to know what is happening with their bills. People are going crazy. And you're the president, so you got to face the music. Shout out to the Cambodians. Round of applause to the Cambodians in Rhode Island and in Providence specifically. Beautiful moment. For those who don't know, Providence, Rhode Island has officially painted Hanover Street on the ground the flag of the Cambodian flag. That's the street I believe that the temple is, a Cambodian temple, Buddhist temple. Beautiful street, legendary street, painted it on the floor. And Providence, Rhode Island in general, does this with communities, right? We have the Federal Hill. Was Federal Hill painted? No. I'm not sure if it's painted. Let's just say the Cranston Italian area, where the St. Mary Feast is usually at, is painted with the Italian flag.
Union Ave has the Guatemala.
Union Ave just announced near like the Silver Lake area, but Union Ave, they painted the Guatemalan flag like a month ago, 2 months ago. It's freshly new now. And also we have the Dominican flag on Broad Street painted on the ground.
I haven't seen that one.
And I think we have the Cape Verdean flag also over on the east side, East Providence, the Fox Point area. There's a Cape Verdean flag painted on the ground. That goes to show you that Providence, that Rhode Island is a melting pot. We have too many communities, too many cultures here. It's hard not to embrace them. We love them, and I love the state. And I think that this is a cool thing that I don't even know if any other states do it. And if they do, fuck them. It doesn't matter. Did we steal that idea from somewhere? I don't know. I don't even want to look it up. Let's say they stole it from us. But I love it, though. So, shout out to the Cambodians on Hanover. They got that painted. That was pretty cool. Shout out to the young boxers that came by and stopped on by. Last story here, like local news I have. Before I play a clip of the cancer event to end the podcast, before I play that clip, did it? You can look also in the videos, Marlon. Did I download that clip? Did I add it to the OBS? If I didn't, can you look into the videos files and then just drag it over to OBS to have it ready to go at the end? Please, appreciate you. But it should be there probably. I think it might be already, it might say future gen or something already, if I'm not mistaken, or it might be in downloads. But last story here, I am still shocked from what I witnessed over the weekend. I and my cousins were visiting. My cousins were visiting from Spain over the weekend, and I wanted to show them Providence. So I took them out last night. We walked around the Providence Bridge, and we walked over to downtown, and then we headed over to the Kennedy Plaza area, the KP area. The park was there. I was there with my son. We were all there. And as always, there's some homeless people around. But then, as we're there for a couple minutes in the park, bro, we hear someone say, help, 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 right? And I'm on FaceTime with my fiance, with Deja. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I think I hear someone saying help from a distance. Like, it sounds like it's far. And then I see, as I turn over, I see, as I'm turning over, I literally see my cousins starting to dip and go like, yo! And then I notice, bro, there was a man attempting to grape a woman.
Wow.
Right there in front of us.
What the fuck?
He had his shirt off. He had red shorts. It seemed like a homeless man, possible tweaker, just randomly trying to grape a homeless woman that was on the ground. And I spoke to her. She said she was fine, that he pulled her pants down, but he didn't do anything. He was trying to force himself onto her. And then my cousins chased him down, but that guy, he must have been on crack because he was running like a fucking, like Usain Bolt, bro. He was running his ass off. And then other people in Kennedy Plaza tried to help us and chase after the guy. He was unstoppable. Unstoppable crackhead.
Could have been a track star.
He's a runner. He's a track star. He's a crack star. And then there was a cops nearby. We spoke to the police. We warned the police, and the police said that they called it in. They're going to let people know in the area. But then also another homeless lady approached us, and she said that, yeah, he tried to do the same with me a couple minutes ago. That he tried to grape me, and I told him no, and he was trying to force himself onto me, took my pants off and everything. What the fuck is happening? There's a really homeless crisis, and just these drug addicts. There needs to be some sort of sense of resources directly there in that area of Kennedy Plaza, helping these people, aiding these people. There needs to be more surveillance. Bro, that is crazy. The fact that I've heard stories like this, but to see it in front of me was insane. So I hope that motherfucker gets caught. That's just nasty. God knows what type of disease he carries or what's going on, if he's just out here just randomly trying to do that, or if he has a record of doing this in the past to other people. And it's also a dark side to the reality. These people deal with this all the time. The homeless woman was crying a little bit, but she went back to sleep as if it's another day. They deal with that shit all the time.
Yeah.
This shit is sad. And I don't know. Something needs to be done. But that was very bothersome, traumatizing for some of my female cousins that were with me. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. We got the fuck up out of there right away, but literally like a couple feet away from a bus stop full of people, couple feet away from kids in the park playing. And that randomly happened. 9 o'clock last night. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So Providence, the homeless crisis is real. just like any major city that has these type of issues, we need to create initiatives. We need to do better. Even if we have them, let's do more. Let's do more. More needs to be done because that shit's crazy, bro. That's nuts. He's probably out there tonight trying to do the same shit again.
Yeah.
That's how it is. But God bless you guys. Appreciate you guys. We love you guys. See you guys next week. Cap, Rhode Island to the world. Closing it off with a clip of a reminder. Here's some actual doctors, cancer scholars, future cancer doctors, and some cancer doctors themselves talking about an upcoming event happening Saturday here, the block party in Providence on Broad Street. Make sure to be there or be square. We'll play that clip. Is it ready to go, Mar?
I haven't pulled up on the thing. I haven't added it to OBS because the moment I do this, probably going to start playing.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it, right, guys? I'm trying to see, make sure we didn't skip nothing, no music or nothing. Karol G to drop a single. We'll get to that on the Spanish podcast eventually. She's coming back. I'm excited for that. Oh, the Lil Baby. You guys heard the new Lil Baby song, Dead Fresh?
No.
I'm dead fresh, bunch it.
Take a
cardigan. They're saying this is his comeback record.
It's not too bad.
Produced by Pharrell. When they previewed at the fashion show, the Louis Vuitton fashion show, I wasn't really fucking with it. It's kind of growing on me.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of growing on me. I'm not entirely mad at it. We can play some of it to end the podcast. Here's the quick Dead Fresh. This is Lil Baby. Listen, I'll say this. This is definitely Lil Baby's best song in a couple years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
If we're being honest. So this is the closest we're getting to a Lil Baby comeback. So we got to take it for what it is because that's what it is. And it's streaming high. It's getting traction. Look, it's trending. Number 3 trending on YouTube music charts. Already this video. Let's play it.
Okay, I'm dead fresh content. Go take cardigan. Virgin Mary flowers, say I pull up fishes here. Everyone else got M. Bitch, talking about since then. Hold it out my ear. Money coming in, I put my name in Chanel.
Yeah, came back some smooth flow. The beat is bumping.
Lose it all, you gon' hold it down for real.
Visuals, crazy.
This beat came from for real. First of all, I am not a trick little bitty bitch, but I boss you up. I like when she posts a picture and some shit I bought for her. Like I rock, I shows around the globe.
Shit's hard, bro.
You came back with some
That sounds good. That sounds good.
The more you play it, it's getting better. Damn, why'd I get goosebumps and shit?
That fresh, yo.
Nigga, I kind of got some goosebumps.
Finally, Baby coming back, yo.
Pharrell might have saved him.
Damn.
I haven't had goosebumps from Lil Baby since he introduced us to like 42 Duck.
Yeah, we started to lose hope. Yeah.
Damn.
Sounding some smooth, yo.
This beat came from Pharrell.
But then he'll drop bullshit after this.
Yeah, shit. Hopefully
not.
Bro, Pharrell, producer of the year, Pharrell. Because you got the T.I. smack. You got this smack now. I'm assuming the clip's probably going to drop some shit by the end of the year.
Probably got some shit on Hove's album too coming.
He probably got some shit on Jay-Z's album. Pharrell's producer of the year. The Vans suck. But your beats is banging.
Stick to his producing.
You are Pharrell. You always will be Pharrell. Let's play some of the rest of this right here.
I make all my grace, I weigh my goods, I hold my heart on bust. You look way better with my skin, your boyfriend's a nice one.
It's like a different sound for Baby. It's kind of like fresher, like more poppy.
First black man to do it where I'm from, I'm like Obama.
Those Ferraris are
Aren't those Countach? Is that Countach's? I love them shits.
When the visuals out the pillar, I got diamonds on right Air Force Ones, it rings like
that's Diablo.
Diablos?
Country boy, I got 400 bands inside a Chevy. On that fresh car tip.
Bottega cardigan.
The chorus catchy too.
Put up fresh as hell.
Everyone else got M. Bitch, talking about since then. Hold it out my ear. Money coming in, I put my
name in Chanel.
Made it out the slum, I got my
money in a Maybach.
If I lose it all, you gon' hold it down for real.
This beat came from Pharrell. Yeah, no, I think it's just hard. I think it's gonna be on. I think it's good and it's like getting a momentum, but I think it still hasn't hit its peak. I think it's gonna keep getting bigger. This song, I think they should work it. Actually, bro, 2 weeks of me playing it now, I'm fucking with it more. I see this shit growing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I give credit where it's due. Lil Baby, I be harsh, I be rough on you.
That's what we just need. Good
but this
music.
is what niggas wanted.
That's good.
This is what niggas wanted.
That's good. I'm gonna go download it.
This beat came from Pharrell. First of all,
that car, that beat must be stupid too. Yeah. I haven't heard it in the car yet.
Oh, the song in the car?
Song, yeah.
Damn, now that shit's knocking.
I'm excited. Hopefully, album gonna sound kind of like that, even better. Tough.
Damn, what the fuck is going on with Pharrell? He's really reminding niggas that he's him. Fuck, bro. After all the Minion songs and all the Happy, all that shit he's been doing, he's like, yo, I can still...
We get back in the studio for real.
Yeah. I wonder if these are all going to be songs. Is he going to put... Well, he did an album already, but it wasn't music like this. I think it was like kind of instrumentals vibes and for something else. But is he going to do his own album, a Pharrell album? I would love to see a Pharrell album. The DJ Khaled album? I don't need a fucking DJ Khaled album. I don't need that shit. I need a Pharrell album. Give me a Pharrell album, bro. What the fuck? But we love you guys. Appreciate you guys. See you guys next week. Play the clip, brother. Appreciate you. Can mute the mics. Future Gen, Cancer Scholars, we are here back again with an amazing event that happens every single year here in Rhode Island. We announced it for you guys, and last year you saw us there. A lot of amazing support from the community here in Rhode Island, from Rhode Island to the world. Again, Club Mission Podcast is here to remind you it's happening again this year. That's right. The actual cancer-free cancer awareness event happening. And we have some actual faces behind the scenes that are making the things happen. And without them, none of this would be possible. Starting with the left of me, an actual Future Gen scholar. Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are.
Hi, my name is Yamile Martinez. I'm a second year at Future Gen.
Amazing. Amazing. And what are you currently studying? What's your future like? What are your plans currently? Do you have anything in mind?
I'm currently going into my senior year of high school. But later on after high school, I would like to go to med to hopefully become a pediatric general surgeon or a pediatric oncologist.
Nice, nice, nice. And we have two other people here, these gentlemen, starting off with Tony on the right. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. Tony Mega. I'm a medical oncologist working at the Brown University Health and part of Alpert Medical School, Brown University, and one of the organizers for the Future Gen Scholar Program.
And also here we have another special person with us right here.
What's going on, good people? It's your guy, Dr. Ty, a.k.a. Ty Douglas. Grateful to be a part of the Future Gen Scholars team. I live in the Bay Area, so work there in sport. Originally from the island of Bermuda. Shout out to the GM and head coach of the Rhode Island soccer team. That's my guy, Connor Smith. We grew up together in Bermuda, and I'm just honored to be a part of this amazing program under the leadership of Dr. Tony Mega and Dr. Saffron and the team.
Amazing, amazing. So, reminder for people who don't know out there, August 1st from 12 to 3 p.m. It's a 3-hour event happening at the Roger Williams Center. That's on Broad Street. It's hard to miss. It's right in the middle of Providence, Rhode Island. People drive by it. Thousands of people drive by it every single day. It's a beautiful location. It's right in the hub of all the communities. I'm excited for this. It's going to be amazing. What can people expect there, Doctor? What can people expect that day when they arrive there? What are some of the exciting things that you both can share for the people who haven't ever been to one of these?
Well, first and foremost, people can expect community. We're looking forward to our community members throughout the greater Providence area to gather, and they're going to get some information not delivered by doctors, but delivered by our Future Gen scholars on cancer prevention and cancer screening.
Yeah.
But you know, the event is a community event. It's more than just a transmission of health information.
Yeah.
And I would just add, people going to get, I would just say it's a vibe, right? They're going to get a vibe. It's a whole experience. I had the opportunity to visit the space today at the Roger Williams Park Gateway Center, and they tell me that's where the people are, right? So it's about the people. It's a beautiful space. It's within just the greenery of the trees, but you're going to have the DJs there. You're going to have barbers there, right? So you can come and get a good cut. You might have a little, electric slide, a little cha-cha slide and the things, right? And just culture, community, and information and insights about wellness and well-being that I think is critical for the community to be aware of.
100%. Listen, this is one of my favorite events every single year here locally in Providence, Rhode Island. You got an event that, aside from doing the free giveaway, everything that they're doing, which is phenomenal. They provide a lot of resources there. A lot of professionals are going to be there, whether it's a doctor, whether it's somebody that can actually connect you to somebody that can maybe, who knows, maybe save your life. It's just a lot of important people there that are going to be there at your leisure, and you can connect with them right there in the middle of the community. But speaking of the free stuff, we have free haircuts, free braids, right? There's going to be free food, free back-to-school supplies. I heard we upped the ante on the back-to-school supplies this year because last year they went they went so fast. But this year we're going to have even more back-to-school supplies for the actual kids there and the students. What else can they expect there? What else can they expect there, Tony?
Well, there's also going to be a free raffle this year. I have to put that out there because my wife's organizing that, so it's going to be a beautiful. It's going to be just an absolutely wonderful raffle basket. But it really is us meeting you meeting us, and having a chance to talk about some serious subjects too, right?
Yes.
We all been touched by cancer. We all know what that feels
100%.
like, and we can do more, and that. We're gonna give you a lot of aspects of our community, but we're gonna transmit some really important information.
What would you say, Doctor? What would you say is like the most common issue or question that you might see at this type of event, and that you've interacted with people and they come up to you or come up to others that you just see? It's like that one line, that one question, that one statement they kind of all share similarly.
I mean, I think it's people want to know how to access resources. Sometimes you can be 5-minute walk away from the hospital or from Brown University or from Brown University Health, but it can feel like you're 5,000 miles away. And that's not something that's endemic to here. That's just some of the realities of, sometimes not having information, not feeling comfortable, not always being proximate to healthcare providers that look like you.
Yes.
Right. And so I think that's what makes this Future Gen Cancer Scholars Program so special, is that you are engaging with the present and future folks who know their stuff, who have engaged in the work now, and are doctors and medical professionals, where you get certain screenings and things that will be helpful to you now, and you will interact with 35 future gen scholars who are the future of oncology and hematology and all the things, who are from this area, right? You got one here in Yamiao, and there are others who will be sharing their research. And so when I think about the questions that people ask, I think it's at that intersection of information and access. But I also find that people are most impressed by these amazing young people. And I'm excited about the theme for this year, Anchored in Hope.
Anchored in Hope.
Right? Anchored in Hope. And for me, for us, for all, I think our hope is in young people who understand their genius and understand the power of this beautiful space, this beautiful community, and they're committed to it.
It's amazing. Speaking of students, we have a student here. What did you attend last year?
Yeah.
What would you say was like a cool part of the last year's event, something that you took away as a memory that you hope to, obviously, you're going to see it here, that can create that, that sort of like energy for people out there to understand, like to check it out if they've never been?
Honestly, like when I worked it last year, it was very hype. Like everybody was getting along. Everybody was going there because they wanted to be there. I don't think anybody I really saw there that wasn't not having an amazing time.
Yeah.
Whether it was you were enjoying going to each booth, hearing the students talk, or playing the games that we had for the little kids, or going and getting some of the free stuff, or talking to some of the doctors. Everybody was having a good time. And at the end of it, we all had like a mini dance party. So it's like, it was a really good celebration where our community came together in a way that I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah. And a question I had in mind, do you have like maybe a firsthand story or something that comes into your mind when it comes to actually cancer related, to remind the people of the significance of the actual issue and why this matters to people? Like, what's the story, maybe like an actual real life experience that whether you or somebody has dealt with when it came to cancer directly, and break down kind of the details of it as well?
Well, I have a story that connects to the event.
Yeah.
I saw a gentleman. I do mostly prostate cancer, and it's a cancer that affects our community greatly.
Yeah.
Affects men of color at a greater rate than any other communities. And the gentleman said, I met you at the Cancer-Free Rhode Island event, and I went to see my doctor, and I talked about prostate cancer screening. I got my blood test, and and here I am. He says, unfortunately, he got diagnosed, but he got diagnosed with early stage cancer. And so, the resources are out there. It's transmitting the word and getting people to believe this is the right thing for them.
100%. Do you know any data or any recommended ages that you would recommend people to go and get checked for cancer? Because some people say, "Oh, I'm too young," or "I'm too old," But what would be even a recommended age that either of you might have for the people?
Well, it depends a bit on the cancer, but I can tell you the trend is to move to younger ages.
Really?
Especially colon cancer, and
Wow.
we've known some celebs,
yes,
who've recently succumbed to colon cancer, and so colon cancer in particular is going to be an emphasis. And my colleague Dr. Sharice Rogers is going to spearhead a colon cancer screening information center at the Cancer Free Rhode Island event.
Wow. How about yourself? Anything that comes to mind? Any recommendations when it comes to this? The people who, they want to know about the cancer. Am I too young for this? What would be some thoughts that you can share with them?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I think it's never too early to be attentive to our health. I've had family members who have, head cancer, and I think it's vital to just be proximate and to build relationships, right? Just asking questions, and also knowing that it's that you're not alone in the journey, right? It could be also someone who's watching this podcast who maybe has lost a family member to cancer, right? Or
yes,
is navigating their journey or process of recovery or treatment. It's about community. I think it's about relationships and getting proximate to people from this community who care about the community and in particular have expertise in this area. You can never understate how significant that is.
Very true. Very true.
And Dr. Kai makes a good point here. It's about health too. It's just to get people thinking about their health in general, and what can be done to make themselves feel better on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And much of that information is going to come from our future gen scholars.
Yeah. No, it's a very impressive just turnout and experience dealing with the event so far, and the actual students especially are the highlight to me. Both keep saying, and just interacting with them, they're so more mature than the typical student their age, and they do understand the severity, I believe, of what they're studying and what they're a part of. And I think that's what also makes them be so professional and so just happy to be actually highlighted, and just very appreciative. And I love just seeing that, and it makes me happy to see that this is actually something that's going on, and it's the future. It's in the word, not to be corny or a cliche. It's obviously in the title of the future gen scholars, but it's what other title would you ever give it if they're actually the future, a generation of scholars and the actual future doctors that are going to be behind the scenes and actually saving lives, and helping the awareness just get bigger and bigger and raising it higher, which is something that, looking back at, I wish I knew more programs and things like this existed. And back when I was in school, because I would definitely, even if it wasn't for myself, just other classmates, I would tell them, look into this, I'll recommend this, or check this out. You should look into this. I know your mother, unfortunately had dealt with cancer in the past. You should maybe, if you want to be behind the scenes doing some research and actually helping other families like yourself, maybe you should get into this field. I think it should be, and it will be highlighted more, throughout the years here in Rhode Island. But we need to support this for sure.
Yeah, it all started too with a concept in clinic by my wonderful colleague, Dr. Howard Safran, reaching out to the Pepito Opportunity Foundation, and putting in a lot of legwork, writing the grant, and having this foundation not just support the program, but also to support cancer research in general and the Cancer Free Rhode Island event.
Yeah.
We truly are anchored in hope.
Anchored in hope. And how many students are currently in this year?
We run about 15 to 20 students per year, all from public high schools and Greater Providence area, and so it's a 2-year program, so those students carry over for a second year. So we end up with approximately 30 to 35 students per year.
Wow. And then give people more background. How many years has this been going on so far?
This is our 4th year, so
Fourth
this is
year.
year 4, and we're looking to extend the grant beyond 5 years. We have incredible amount of pride in the fact that all the graduates of our program have gone on to higher education programs, and hopefully they carry through their visions to become healthcare providers in some form or fashion. But more importantly, that they find the happiness and satisfaction with their career development.
And talk to the people about your involvement, right? Your cross country coming over here and significant involvement. Talk to the people about your involvement, what's it been like, and also what is your Rhode Island experience?
Sure.
What is that like so far, Doctor?
Yeah, I mean, so it's a bit of a Bermuda Triangle experience for me. Shout out to my colleague, Dr. Sheldon Hilder, who formerly worked at Brown University Health, and is a colleague of Dr. Saffron and Dr. Mega, who told me about the program and said, "Hey, listen, brother, I know you're a speaker, you're inspirational person. You do give talks across the country, around the world.
Yeah.
We have this amazing program, and I think we could, benefit from your engagement." Some of the data was suggesting that, as we engage with some of the students, they needed to know that they belong. They needed to know and understand their genius. And so, in addition to the rounds and the engagement with the medical professionals, they get to work also with someone like myself, who's a cultural scientist, right? So my background is education. I'm a higher ed professional, and I work in sport and, in work that brings people together in particular ways that I think adds value and supports the team. And so, I've been supportive of this year's theme and in creating that. And also, the idea of the block party, right, was something that I contributed to, based on my work around the world. We had a back to school explosion annually in Columbia, Missouri, when I was a professor there, right? And so we'll run, listen, when the offense is running, man, what I'm saying? Just run the play, right? And so we're running a similar play here, but contextualized it for Rhode Island. A beautiful, powerful space. Shout out to the people of Rhode Island. I've got much respect for a 20.6 mile space. I'm from Bermuda, 21 square miles. So like I said, I love small spaces, small communities, because I think powerful things begin in proximity and in relationship.
Yeah.
And then having the opportunity to do it at scale. And I mean, there's no better, I think, example of that, of even, again, growing up and literally playing on the same team as Connor Smith, who is the head coach and GM of Rhode Island FC. Like, that's not only just coincidence, that's the power
Full circle.
of powerful spaces like Bermuda, like Rhode Island. So I just want to just acknowledge, the space and the love that I've experienced here, being in community here. Being at the football, the soccer fest, the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's the fan fest.
Fan zone.
Shout out to the fans.
fan zone.
I'm taking videos. I work in the soccer space as well, and so real knows real, and I'm seeing how the people have come together, and just the excellence. And let's name it, the resilience of the people here, right? This last year hasn't been an easy year for the community. There's been things that have happened that have been painful. And so many people are navigating different types of cancers, right? While still having hope. And so I think this program and the amazing young people, I can't wait to spend some time with them tomorrow during the white coat ceremony.
Yeah.
Those white coats are earned, right? And they're going to do get the white coats tomorrow. So I would just say, as someone who has been proximate to the program, if you have a young person, if you're an auntie, your uncle, you're a leader in the community, an educator, find out more about this Future Gen Scholars program. It is industry standard.
Yeah.
And 10 and 15 and 20 and 40 and 50 years from now, we'll be talking about, leaders in this community who started and got their initial sort of introduction to Madison through this program. So I highly advocate and support it.
Yeah, listen, and I'm praying and hoping for more breakthroughs and all this research, because there has been breakthroughs recently in other illnesses and people researching things out there. So I can see a future literally where somebody from this program ends up being a part of major breakthrough and research throughout the years. It's it'll be bound to happen. I could see it happen. You got to manifest. You got to speak it out into existence. But you also, again, to close it off, being a student, what can you tell the people, remind the people about the event, the date, and, tell them to go check it out?
August 1st, 2026, 12 to 3 p.m.
Yep.
Gateway Center in Roger Williams.
Yes,
It is an amazing event. You guys should all pop out. Learn something. You can never not know enough, honestly. You should go learn something. Maybe even learn from Dr. Maga's story. it can always happen.
Yeah.
No matter whether it's you or somebody who you care about, just try to take care of yourself, try to take care of the people around you. There's going to be free haircuts, free braids for ages 16 and under. Just come pop out.
It's a part of Rhode Island Summer every single year, an event where you get free haircuts, free food, free back-to-school supplies, and actual contact for free without any catch or nothing with professionals there firsthand. Ask them questions, raising awareness for cancer and cancer research, with actual students there like herself who are officially now a part of this industry and going to be the future Gen Scholars, just like it's titled, Future Gen Scholars, Future Cancer Gen Scholars here in Rhode Island. Both gentlemen, doctors, what can you tell the people to close off? Any last words?
Yeah, come and celebrate the community together. As you said, Gateway Center, Roger Williams Park, really a real gathering point for us in Providence. And let's bring the community out there. Let's have fun and let's learn how to stay healthy.
Yeah, I'll just say we care about you. I mean, this work I think also has been birthed out of a real commitment to Rhode Island. This is Rhode Island's program, right? And so, I look forward to spending time for you all. I'll be flying back. That you should know, when I come for this program, I usually end up having to miss a little bit of something special in Bermuda called Cup Match, right? So
the Cup Match.
That's how special you all are. So, I love my Rhode Island community. Can't wait to meet you there. Beat us there. And let's stay anchored in hope. The anchor is central to this area, right? And so we were intentional, just like the program has been designed intentionally. Even this motto has been designed specifically for this region, for this city. Anchored in hope. Let's stay anchored. Let's keep believing and be encouraged. If you're watching this program, it's not by chance. It's by design. We look forward to seeing you on August 1st.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, everybody out there. See you next time. From Rhode Island to the world.